Alright, well, we're diving straight into it this time. Oh, yeah. Last time we left off. Um, we had managed to save the lineage of Manta. Quite a beautiful journey following Manta. And now we're going to see where the rest of our Nichlings are. And of course, you got Manta's child, who hopefully is waterbound, but he did end up having to breed with a earthbound Nichling. We had a few things going on actually in our journey, so let's go see where everyone's at. We'll see how my computer goes too. I'm kind of testing it at the moment. I'm trying to render a fancy video at the same time, get my first YouTube video together. Learning how to edit, it's an interesting journey. But here is everyone. We've got Manta's child right here and Blaze's belly. Blaze just looks so cool. The name's quite fitting actually. And then we have, here's Manta here. He's actually going to be passing away after today. And we're slowly spreading out and exploring new lands. One of our tasks is going to be finding a partner for our bachelor Cozzy. It's about time Cozzy found his missus. And he's getting the help of the beautiful Aquabat. In fact, it might be good timing for Cozzy because he might be able to try and help our tenor across. Because I stitched him up a little bit. I was thoughtful enough to build the nest on land so that if the child was not born a water child, it wouldn't drown. And I still stitched him up because I put him on a tiny island where he might potentially drown to get to the other side of. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Oh dear. Okay, anyways, I think it's time to say goodbye to Manta and see what journeys arise on this new adventure. I'm going to start recording because I always forget. Alright, so everything that I just said was not recorded, but I did give a roundabout demo of it all. Oh gosh, it'll make it so much easier for me. Sometimes I think it's just easier if I download them off stream, which you can do. Alright, anyway, let's go. Where are we at? Let's say goodbye to our beautiful Manta and start this next journey. Thank you, Manta, for all your wisdom. Holy shite, I think we lost a few. Oh, there's a few sick ones around too. Well, that's Manta. That was one of the land boys. I can't remember which one. I will admit I've kind of lost attention to land boys. That was Esme? Oh wow, Esme was older than I thought she was. She definitely wasn't going to be having a child in time with Manta. Who else have we lost? Oh, and of course we ended up losing mind blank. What was his name? Started with L. I think it was Sassy. That was actually Sassy. And our sick baby is, of course, poor little Water Rose. She won't be with us for too long, and there's no point breeding her either. Oh my gosh, it is like father, like son. Oh, that's so cool. There's Milo, who's like a spitting image of Jupiter. Like, what is the variation in the genes? Not a lot, but there is a few actually. For starters, home immunity, these genes are slightly different. Milo got better fertility, which is good. That appearance, they look so spot on. Oh, they are slightly different. Density, very thick and thin. And we've got thin and medium, so he's got denser spots. The colour is the same though. Colour's the same. Main colour is the same. There's obviously a few variations, but in regards to appearance, that's pretty spot on. It's very cute. What feet do you have, darling? You got running paws like your daddy. So I feel like because he is a spitting imager, we should have him sound pretty similar to Jupiter. So, what could be a name? Jupiter and... I had the name Justice come to mind, which is not much like Jupiter, but It would be cute if he had, if Justice was one of the names. Another one like Jupiter. Another one like Jupiter. 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 I mean, we could just call him Jupiter Junior. Okay, we're cheating. I mean, not cheating, we're being lazy. I'm just going to call him Jupiter Junior, I think. I think that's quite funny because he looks exactly the same as his dad. And he's only got 2 more days of life left, and I do want to have one more child before he passes. So I'm just going to pop over here and get him to breed with her. She can set up a nest, and then that will be his last one. So we might have him not go too far away from his family there. I didn't check for leeches. That's a silly mistake. I think he's just perked up a bones there. It's a bit more. Ah, there they are. Okay, there's a leech there. Any other leeches that we can see? I actually don't have too many in the water anymore. They're all kind of exploring on the lands. But we'll note that guy's there. We need to... Oh, 10 is not quite old enough to come across yet. I think I'm going to wait till he gets 3 because that'll make it easier for him. We can, however, get Blaze to set up for her child. Oh. What are you doing, Mr. Leech? And I can hear a bunny. I don't think you got the speed. Temprax does. It's his last day. Maybe his last day can be on the hunt. 2 and 3, which means we'll get Boyo over there. Oh dear, there's another one there. There you go, Manganese. Take that guy out. Easy, easy clap. We can actually collect both there. We lost a few of our land dwellers in one go. Oh dear. We'll have Lotus. She can stick by this. She might not go too far. Now that the band's gone very... Oh dear. Oh. Oh. I'm breaking it. I tried to break it. I didn't break it though. I tried, but I didn't. Oh. Oh my dear. My dear. Let's make sure that my computer isn't dying. I really need to give it a good clean out, to be honest. Temp seems fine, but our memory usage is a little bit pressed. Okay, we'll see if it manages to survive, but I'm really pushing it. Temperature's holding up though, but memory's looking very, very pushed. We'll see how we go. Oh, it's barely rendered any of it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. I'm tempted to abort this and then do it after I stream. Oh, that's further along than I thought, but okay, we'll see how badly this can handle it. I heard some jittering sounds and it was worrying. Anyways, where were we? Well, we can have Blaze have a pick of berries. Basically all to herself. Is there anything here that you can dig up? No, there's not much you can do except keep an eye on your child. We do have Lion here, and Lion might actually be wanting to go on adventures himself. Is there anything? Can Merman come as well? Merman's okay collecting. Maybe that can be something these boys can go off together and do. They can go on an adventure together. Oh my gosh, look how far he can swim! Lion could learn a thing or two. Alright, well, we might have them... Might get him to wait till Merman's ready to join him. What are you boys doing up here, causing mischief? I think they're enjoying being on land for a little bit. Shola's getting pretty close to passing. In fact, both of these boys are, which is a bit weird. Torrento, what did you have that I wanted to keep? A. We're waiting for an A. Torrento, okay, we don't get an A from Blaze's child. We're gonna have to get Toronto to have a mate, so hopefully he's not too far away from all potential mates. Oh, you got Benji. Oh, we're losing Benji too! Oh, boys. We're losing a whole generation here. Alright, well, I don't think we're quite ready for them to pass yet, but Cozzy's going to want to find a partner soon, I think. Let's see who's available in the gene pool. Let me tidy this up. I hate how this doesn't remember after every game it resets. That's something that surely other people have brought to the producers, but it'd be nice if it remembered. Because I reorganize this every time. Let's get all the girls on this side. Ocean Pearl, Blaze, Water Rose, Empathy, Tata. Push you guys over here. Whoa, you have a lot of boys. Okay, so Cozzy, it's time for Cozzy to find a partner because he needs to pass on that B gene. So we're looking for a female who doesn't have the B gene. No, let's go the G. G is a bit more prominent. Oh dear, we had a problem with the G, didn't we? A female without the G. Is Aquabetti meant to be his partner? Surely not. Maybe it was divine that they came across each other then. They definitely could. Oh, she's still got the Barina. She's actually got hidden Barina traits. Surely she's the only one that I brought over that still had the Barina traits though. Hind leg's been lost. We unlocked the paw and the heads there. I don't know if we've got the Barina ears anymore. Huh. Or maybe that's divine fate. Maybe they were always meant to be... Oh, okay, that's a bit cute. Well, she definitely helped him find his mate. She is his mate. They're more compatible than they thought. I don't really want her to have a child until she's got her son across. But let's see if she can like just kind of be a little semi-productive whilst he's just abandoned on this little tiny island. Oh dear. Okay, what else we got going on? We've got Tata, who's our strength warrior, and we've got Talon here. Talon's actually getting a bit older now, but she's got her son there, so we might get her to hanging a little bit with Tata. We've got Water Rose, who I guess the most she can really do is just, she's good at collecting. She's actually got some strength on her. She just is sick. Let him stay nearby. Oh, actually, he can go down and come back up the next turn. Might as well have him semi-productive. Okay, these guys, they're coming across a bit to check out here. They're good at attacking, but it looks like some bundles taking over this island. They might have fun on that island. Alright, okay. Let's see if we have any luck with our baby here. See if we get any A's from Blaze. It's a little off. Oh wow, it's a little mighty warrior too. Rover. That's actually quite cute. I might keep him as Rover. But we've got Rover. He's got that color coordination from the Hades line. It's just so badass. He's got like a full-on crown as well. He's just beautiful. And he does have the A gene, which is amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark him right off the bat that we need to get the A gene from him. And he's going to pop over here and be part of this little collection here. And we do have a potential rename over here who we're wanting the H gene, I believe, from. Yeah, Jupiter wants the H gene. Does she have the H gene? No. Okay. Did you have the H gene? Did any of your kids have the H gene? Like any of them? You had a few actually. Oh, Tata's one. Tata? No. Lion? Yes. Wind? Glow? No. I think I'm gonna have one more. I think we might have one more sneaky one. Oh god dang, that scares me every time. That's okay. He's popping up here anyway. She can pop here. Take that off first and then they can breed. Okay, that works out. And this is actually his last turn, so this is going to be saying goodbye to Jupiter. We've got to name the child though. Got too distracted, Jackie. What are we going to call you? I don't know if I'll call you Win-Win Claw. Oh, you look so cool. The tail looks badass. Something like, oh, Nero means black or midnight, I think. Maybe not Nero, but Nana. I'm gonna call her Nana. Not Nena. Okay, I'm gonna have to be creative with this. Nana. She's cute. I wouldn't mind getting another beige baby. I like the beige babies. It's definitely a Juniper Junior. Alright, we lost our Benji. We're about to lose these boys too, but at least now we don't need to worry about Toronto doing like a random crazy launch. Oh, did I even check whether we have a water baby here? Oh yeah, Rover can swim. Yes. Oh, he's a little tiger shark. He's so cool. Okay, well, let's go back over here. These boys are just continuing to just chill on land for the last few days of their lives. Doing a bit of exploring. Heard some bunnels. Over here. Alright, you guys want to hunt them down? You guys perch up here, you might be able to catch him. Are you old enough to cross now? Yes. Okay, this is the moment of truth for Tenor. Oh my gosh, he is like a log. He has no movement, he can't swim, he's just a log. Okay. Okay, Mum. Encourage him across. Oh! He did it! Yay! Yay! He made it! Well done, Tenor. I don't think you're ever going to be leaving this island. Alright, no, let's have Cozzy see if he can help find a spot for Aqua Betty to set up. She actually needs to set up like now. So I'm going to set up now, although she's not going to be able to have a child with Cozzy, and we kind of need a non-G child. So we'll have them breed. Make sure, okay, I'm going to just go through and make sure that we've got all our breeding stuff sorted. I hate getting caught up with that. But Nana's kind of what I was after. Juniper Junior, not really what I was after. Okay, so got a H. He's going to be passing his H at least onto Lion, so we need to find a partner for Lion. I think he was the only one of his children that ended up having the H. Oh my gosh, there's so many G's. I think G is going from like the first gen. A. Okay, Rover's at A. B. Oh, Lion's got B too. Alright, well, we'll note that he's a B as well. That's quite handy to know. B, C, no C's. I don't think we have any D's. Don't think we have any F's. We have too many G's. H. I think we're good for H. I. Merman or manganese are I boys. Merman or manganese? Merman? He's good at swimming, but he can only collect shells. Merman's good at fishing, but he's also on his own island. I think I'm gonna go, I'll let Merman be a carrier, but if Manganese finds a partner over on those islands, we'll let him partner up. Divine timing. Okay, so we've got our I. Pop him over here. Go a home immunity. Ooh. Okay, we actually need some home immunity to be passed on. Jupiter didn't pass on any of his home immunity. Oh wait, no, he did to all his kids. So we've actually got a few that could pass on the home immunity. Jupiter Junior can, Nana can, Tata. So let's just see if any of those females partner up with the current boys that we have. And K. Tenor, Boyo. Players didn't have a K. Toronto, Tanner, or Boyo. Boyo is basically useless in the water. Tanner even more so. Toronto. Can Toronto have a K child before he passes? I don't think he's got many days left. This might actually be a bit of a feat. He's got 4 days left, so we've got to find him a partner pretty quickly. Okay, so that's all of them. Now that we know who we've got here, Tenor, let's push Tenor out of the way, Boyo out of the way. These are the ones that we're working with. Let's find them partners because they are all boys. Jupiter's got one more on the way. We do want, okay, we need to find a partner for Toronto. So we're looking for someone with no, a female with no A. Oh, he's actually got a pick of the lot. Well, I guess you might as well, what's empathy like? There is empathy. There is Tata's, she's kind of like ground bound. There is Nana. There is Nana. There is Talon. I know she's getting pretty close to passing. But she does have that I gene that we don't want to lose. How much longer do you have, Talon? She has 2 days. I think we might be pushing that one. We can go for someone with a bit more easier access than Talon. Lotus is on land. Aqua Betty's already got a partner. In fact, we might as well make Cozzy purple to match the fact that he's with her. Do some color coordination. Okay. Ocean Pearl is way out of range now. She's on her own adventure. So it's either Empathy or Nana. Well, Nana's still too young, so I think Empathy might have to be the pick. So we put Empathy with Toronto. Oh, Empathy, I've already paired you with someone. Who did I pair you with? Who's the other pink? Oh, that's why. She's already here. She's already been partnered up with Jupiter. Oh, girl, you're getting owned. Well, she can still make it over. She's just gonna get thrown around a little bit. Yeah, female, but no A. I would think of Ocean Pearl, but she's way on her own little adventure now. She's about to pass anyway. Alright, well, she's going to have that baby, and then Empathy's going to have to dash over and pick up Toronto. So, Toronto, you're going to need a pink front. Because he's going to be paired up with Empathy as soon as Jupiter passes. Which means we're going to need someone to look after the children, which I mean, Tata might have to be the strength that looks after the leftover children. Okay, and someone got a leech. Did I clear that up? Yes, I did. Now that we've got that sorted, that's Toronto sorted. Toronto's with Empathy. Merman needs a partner. So here's we're looking for a female with no G. That's where it gets hard. It might need to be Blaze, really. Alright. Okay, we'll bring Merman with Blaze. Blaze may actually get a bit more companionship before she passes. Where's the yellow? Yellow. We'll make them yellow. There could be another yellow already, but they're now yellow. Okay. Merman with Blaze. That's fine. Blaze can just go to her. Rover and Lion. Lion. You're B and you're looking for a female with no H. Maybe we should go H then a female with no B. Female with no B. I guess I'd be Nana. He can wait for a partner. So I guess we'll put Lion. Oh, please don't tell me they're family. They're sister and brother. Do I do it? Hey Taylor, how are you? Yeah, no, good. I haven't jumped on since we last caught up. But I am obviously trying to sort out my genetics so I don't get caught up. We did manage to do a little bit of saving of the genetics at some point earlier. Actually, did we? Did she actually have a child that had a... Anyway, I was trying to get an A gene. I don't know if I actually succeeded. Oh, no, I did. We had Rover. Anyway, keeping my genetics in line. How are you going? Did you manage to rack up a few more days over in the jungle? Super keen to hear how you went. Okay, where was I up to? Trying to find... Okay, so... Do we mate him with his sister? Is that getting too much? Should we put him with Tata instead? That's still his sister. They were all his siblings. Alright, let's just not say anything and we'll put them up together. Oh, this game's hilarious. Alrighty, we might need to put Lion with Nana unless another baby's born. Last but not least, Rover still needs a potential partner. He's not adult yet, so we might just wait till they're adults before I start noting those things. But we have, who did I pair you with again? So you're with Empathy. I left the jungle and made it to the swamp. Yeah, nice. How was your jungle experience? Was it as chaotic as you thought, or did you just beeline it? Alright, so we need to get quick babies over there. Let's have you pick up that boyo. Would actually be nice if he was able to... I mean, it's not a bad idea for him to partner up with someone, surely. Where's these genes? K and home. Because how many home immunity genes do I have in there? Not many. Okay, let's make boyo be our home immunity gene. And we'll get him to... Yeah, let's give him a partner. A female with no K. That's close enough. Okay, this might actually be harder than I thought it was going to be. There is Lotus. Lotus is on here with him. Well, why don't we pair them up? That could be a bit cute. And then he can actually pass on his unique genes, because his mum actually didn't come from this side of the ropes. Let's see what we can get out of these guys. I beelined it. Zhong. I beelined it. Now where I am, there is no North Port, so I'm heading to the Whale Island, and I'm hoping to go to a snowy island where I can get good ancient genes. Yes, I'm super keen to get to the ancient genes as well, but I think I'm only up to like my 3rd island, so I got a little bit to go first. Heck yeah. So how many days are you up to now? Okay, let's see, you've got good genes there. We want to have, I've got water body, so he needs something to be able to do in the water. So let's give him the fishing claw. And pattern doesn't really matter. I do like Patton though, but his tail. There's no point in him having that tail, so I guess I'll give him that tail. What about you, Sweet Pea? Miss Lotus? Lotus, she needs something to be useful in the water as well. So I might give her a claw and also give her a tail to pass on. Nice. Cute. Oh, sweetie, you're just there with your little one. Click there. Day 253. Whoa, girl, you are powering through. Holy damn. How big does your tribe tend to be at a time? I know I get a bit carried away and I can easily have like 20 plus niches. That does slow things up big time. Very much so. I'm still going to say it's worth it. Okay, what are we doing with you, Tata? You might as well just completely take out that bush. Can you make it over there? Not quite. Oh, there's a rebel though. Oh, these boys are on a mission. Maybe not, but Talon could... she doesn't do a lot of damage. Actually, Talon... it's kind of needing Tata to go over and start looking over babies. We'll get her to zip over later, but for the time being, let's have Talon kind of be in mother duty. And you might as well do a bit of clearing yourself. You can hunt down that rabble if you wish. Alright, the boys, we're going to cross the channel. Oh, Merman. Actually, you need to go the other direction. You're now being paired up with Blaze before she passes. Oh, you need to go the other way. Your brother can help you. He's much better in the water though. I mean, if we go semi-water, you're all much better in the water. There you go. Can you help your brother now? Right, he needs to get over there as quickly as he can. Okay. Well, those boys go over there so Merman can get to Blaze before she passes. How are we going? Right, these guys are kind of just clearing and exploring. It'd be nice if we come across some new nichelings. Jupiter. This is Jupiter's last day, so I'm just going to have him stand by his family. We're going to thank him and hope that his next child has a H gene. I like to keep 20 or below, but sometimes you just got to keep breeding. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea trying to keep 20 as a max. I just get too carried away. Trying to get on top of that though, so don't do it as much. But thank you, Jupiter. Thank you. And we had another death. Who else did we lose? Oh yeah, we had the old boys over here. Okay, Toronto, you need to get as close to empathy as you can. So let's get you up here. Oh god, that scares me every time. Oh. Okay, we've got a leech here, but we've got to get our brother across the ways. So if we have her, do I want to have her come down? She might have to come down because he's going to be able to do this in 1, 2, 3. So let's have, unless we can have the child. Okay, the child can actually open up a bit of space. Okay, 1, 2. She can go here, and that's 3. Make sure that he's got all he needs to breed. So we're gonna give him better fertility. And let's give him a claw. Can pass on a claw. And she's passing on. Yeah, okay. She's already got her genes all sorted. Nice. Yay! We might even be able to get 2 if we really need to. Okay, and then we've got... oh, Nana's got the tail. It looks so cool. Okay. Now, what I'm wanting to do... in fact, we can even have Jupiter Jr. kind of help keep tabs, but Empathy is actually going to race over to her new mate so that he can attempt to pass on his lines. Oh, is he not passing? Okay, no, he's still got a day or so. So let's get her over here, and then next time we can breed them together. Let's make sure Toronto is passing on good genes. So we want high fertility, and we want... And I guess we can go the better tail. Yeah, let's go the better tail. Okay, and she's already got hers. Okay, well, I'm at 20 now. We'll see how long that lasts, knowing me. But someone actually does need to help poor Lion next turn because he's got a leech. So let's have maybe... Oh, Tartar's too slow. She's a bit of a bulky girl. We'll just have him pop up and he can come talk to Water Rose for a split moment. Not too long because obviously she's sick, but for a period of time. Alright, and we've actually got a baby coming from these guys. She might as well just kind of help herself over there. And you're better at digging things up. There you go, there's a root there for you to dig up. In there. Wow, roots are always so hard to spot. So what would be like your go-to combo, Taylor? Like what's your favorite, yeah, like I guess nicheling? I do love getting the winged animals. They're always a vibe. I don't know, the grassland ones are pretty cool. Like I don't mind the look of these guys. It's cool when you can go different and go the fishing crew. Winged creatures are just so OP though. Oh, here we go. The last of the Sassy line. In fact, where is? I think Sassy's in here somewhere. Where's my Sassy? Sassy. No, not in that one. Put those back. I'm looking for Sass. No. Where's Sassy? Oh, he's in this pile. Okay, there he is. There's Sassy. So Sassy had the Hades line from way back when. And I think he's just had another child that has a very similar vibe. So she's got dark red stripes. That's cool. We can keep her Beth. I reckon Beth is pretty dope. But she's badass. And she has the eye gene, which is amazing. So we'll keep tabs on that. But before she passes away, I actually want her to quickly have another child. Poor thing, she's just pumping them out. And we've already done his genes, haven't we? No. Okay. Love that I check. I mean, the antenna isn't super helpful on this island, but I don't really feel like I super need to change it. Fishing tail's pretty cool to have though. So we might as well have... We're going fishing tail. Well, we don't need both the head and the body. She's got the body, so we might as well go... I guess change his head. What would we do? Crackerjaw? Crackerjaw's got a cracking shell, so yeah, let's mix it up. We'll go Crackerjaw. He's already got good genes here. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind him having that ability. Rhino legs, kind of nice to balance out so like we can still kind of move on water. I don't really know what to do other than maybe we can try a different coloration or a different pattern. I love Poison Fangs. It just looks so elegant. It's very feline. Like I just love that elegant but fierce look. I'm backing you on the Poison Fangs. That's a vibe. Nimble Fingers, Stinky Tail, or just normal tail. Yeah, Stinky Tail is really pretty. I like the Stinky Tail. Nimble Fingers are super handy as well, or just normal tail. Barina Claw. Oh my god, how amazing are the mask patterns? I think you've just like helped me pick what I'm going to choose, because I was kind of like, oh, like I guess all these other genes I don't mind, so maybe I should do an aesthetic. Because when you're a water creature, it doesn't matter what you have for a pattern. So I think I'm going to see if I can get a mask in for him. I love the different mask looks. They are my favorite. I don't know what I've picked as my favorite mask pattern shape yet, I haven't pinpointed that, but I do love the mask. So thank you. I'm going to do that. Alrighty. Well, we've got a few interesting traits going around now. We already did her. She's got the horns. Yeah, okay. And we'll let them breed. Good. Oh, whoops. I rookied that. I should have made him breed with her. Usually I'm on top of that. This time around, not so much. She's going to have the child the next turn. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And now they've got their son, who can't really move very far, but he can destroy bushes. So we're just going to, I guess, have him go and destroy bushes. Now that he's actually able to move around and do things after being stranded on an island. Okay. Now, what else have we got here? We've got these guys kind of keeping tabs on the little ones. I'm fine with that. We're about to lose Talon, so this is her last day. We've got Tata here. Tata is kind of like, I guess she's just, yeah. She'll go hunting on the island. This is kind of like her island now, I suppose. Now, what have we got on this side? There was a barn all down there. I don't know how, they're not super agile on land. But they can smash things, so that's good. We'll just get them to keep clearing. Maybe they can just focus on clearing that island up for us. Alright, I think they're the only ones left. Alright, well now it's time to say goodbye to Talon, who had a very interesting experience because I paired her up with someone who I shouldn't have. And she did have a sick child, which is a bit heartbreaking, but shame too because she had the same look as her dad. That look just is so corally, algae, water-like. It's just cool. So at least Manda had one child that looked like him. Alrighty, so we're saying goodbye to our beautiful Talon. Thank you, sweetie, for hanging around and keeping us all in check. Oh, wow. Okay. It's always crazy when they just disappear like that. Okay, we've got 2 new babbies. Oh, whoa. She's cute. Oh dear, I think I've run out of space when we're recording. That's okay. I need to clear up space on this thing. I've got some of the recording. The rest I'll probably just download off this stream. It's handy how you can do that. Okay, well, she's gorgeous. I'll keep her as Kaya. She's super sweet. Can she swim? Yes, and she is able to swim. She's got water tail. She's actually a little goer. The only thing that she needs now is like a way to crack open shells, which we could actually easily, right off the bat, put in her genetics. If we give her the cracker jaw, she would then be able to crack open shells. Easy. Although genetics here look amazing, she is actually a little trooper. I'm glad that I bred them together. A sneaky little child. Does she have Dad's gene? Did I want him to pass on the gene? What was I breeding Boyo for? The K gene, wasn't it? Oh no, the home immunity gene. Did she get the home immunity gene? Yeah, she did. Okay. Well, she's super cute. I really like her. I don't know if we need another one. It's kind of like now or never. She does have a few different... Oh, I do really want to stop having babies. Just one more. Just one. Okay, we'll have one more before he passes away. Because I'm a sucker and I can't help myself. Alright, well, she can pick those berry bushes. And we have our child from Merman, Claude, who doesn't have the eye gene though, so we're going to have to go again. But he looks very much like his dad. He's nearly a mini dad. They're just like little water sharks, water shadows. Like I just feel like he needs to be called like something like Taz. So we're going to call him Taz, which I think could be a name from a past one, but it's the comeback. Taz. And we might sneak in... This is our last day, so we need to have this baby now. Right now. She can have that baby here. Have him breed with her. and then she can set up a nest, and we can see if we can get that gene we're after. Oh, he's getting attacked by, oh dear, this is not good. We want to cure the bleeding, get rid of the leech. Was there a healing plant? I don't think I've seen any healing plants on this. And then you can take that guy out. How much did he take off you? 2? Ugh, how rude. No, I'm gonna get him to stick by his brother. We haven't actually paired him up with anyone yet. I was kind of hoping we'd have another female come through. Okay, where else are we? We've got a child that I need to have here now because I rooked it. She can only have one child with him now, so he might need to go searching for another partner, but time being, we're doing alright. Little Beth, she can stay in the nest, so she's nice and comfy. Tennant's going to be on a mission to keep clearing, I think. And I suppose Cozzy can stay nearby as well to look after his only child with Aqua Betty before she passes. And we still seem to be losing as much as we're gaining, so at least that's a flow. Okay, who have we got here? Okay, we can have a few last minute children here. I think I've already done all the genes. So now we're going to have him breed with her. She can set up here. I think that's a good spot. That way she can kind of slash things. And we'll keep Toronto nearby because we might sneak out another one before that goes too crazy. Clear up a bit of there. A bit of this, a bit of that. Well, I guess Jupiter Jr. I guess you can wait for your siblings, then you guys can go on a little bit of a rampage together, I suppose. What else have we got going on here? I don't really want him to go... Well, obviously we're not going to have Rover going anywhere. Keep them together. Okay. Oh! Oh, we just lost his mum. Ocean Pearl. Oh, now he's all on his own over here. That feels just so sad. Is he going to keep journeying on his own? Is Manganese going to be the lone traveller? Surely he's going to be able to find a mate over there, right? Oh no, I don't get many wanderers come through. I don't know why. Okay, I think I'm pretty good to end it here, I suppose. Alright, let's see if we get any cool masked babies from this random little pairing. Oh, yeah, we did. And he's got cool colors. Yeah. Oh, he looks awesome. I wouldn't go Mystique. I think I want to call him Jester. He's cool. The masks are just awesome. An interesting coloration. What's he got? He's that green, like, I think it's like to me it's like an algae kind of color, but it kind of suits the water theme. And the orange is just so bold. Oh, he's cool. And he's going to be perfect underwater. What do you have there? Has he got the right tail? That's the only thing that he probably needs to tweak. But yeah, he's looking good. Let's get him to have the tail when he grows up. And everything else is pretty good. And fertility, oh, horns would be good. I think I want to give him the tail and horns. Let's go tail. And make sure he has horns. Okay. Beautiful. How are we going on our whale there, Taylor? I'm assuming you're playing at the moment too. We have Beth here. Beth, if you want to clear things up. Your brother's there as well. I guess you guys can just kind of do a little bit of seeking. She can't do anything in water. So that's a little bit frustrating, but that's alright. We'll make do what we got. Do a lot of clearing, and we're gonna have to find him a new partner. Do you have the bee gene? No. Okay, we're gonna have to find a new partner for Cozzy. I don't know. I mean, it could be Beth. Can it? Oh. I mean, it's kind of weird that it's his mate's daughter, but he could get away with it. Ah, okay, so you're... So you said let me just say, you're in the swamp now, and you're about to go onto the whale. Fair. Day? Heads up on what day you're on? I guess we can just breed them two together then. That's fine. Alright, that works out. He's got purple there, she can have purple then. Okay, they're paired up. We've got another little babby here. Do you have the K gene? No. It's okay, we can do another sneaky last minute baby. Let's see if we get a K, otherwise we're gonna have to find another way to get the K. Or do I have any more Ks? Maybe I already have another K going around. Oh, Blaze was a K. She had a girl. Here. No? Yes. Windwind. I probably wouldn't call her Windwind. 256. Yeah, okay. You're puttering along. That's pretty steady. Oh, I just go so fast too before you know, especially when you've got a small group, like when you first join an island, it goes so fast, and then you get 20 nichelings so quickly, and then it drags on again. Can you think of a name for this one for me? What's her parents' name? She's got Blaze and Merman are her parents. Probably way too closely related, but we won't talk about that. Blaze and Merman. Unless we call her something like Fire Alley or... This black and orange has been prominent in the generations for a while. Fire Alley? I mean, we could call it Fire Alley. What do you think of Fire Alley? Do you have something else in mind? Tala. Ooh. Tala. I reckon she could be a Tala, but I might keep an eye on Fire Alley because there's something about that just sounds fierce. Alright, got beautiful Tala there. He's there with... He's got a brother Taz, who's still too young to do much. Got Rover, he's getting pretty keen to start finding people. We've got Lion. We do need to find you a partner, don't we? Jupiter's passed. Oh, what do you reckon? Tala or Fire Alley? Because I like that Fire Alley is like that. I don't know. To me, it's like, well, the Blaze, it's got fire. And then for Merman, like, to me, it's like water. And I was like, well, alley boats. I'll let you ponder on that one. You can help me decide whether it stays Tala or whether we call her Fire Alley instead. Let's see which ones are still alive and which ones are gone. So we've lost Blaze, Ocean Pearl's gone, Talon's passed away. Wow, we don't have too many females. It's just a sausage fest a bit at the moment. Okay, alright. We'll call it Fire Alley, but we'll keep Tala in mind. Fire Alley. Okay. Sounds fierce. I like it. Well, you need to get out of a nest in order to grow up. So let's get you out of your nest. And let's get you guys out of your nests. Oh, actually, they can grow up in nests. That's fine. We're big and bold now. We're going on adventures. And I think we should go on adventures more in the northward direction. In fact, we still have this little island to suss out. Alright, menaces. You can head this way. Say hi, Mum. We're going on adventures now. And we can have... Tala can just be on Brute Alert. She's pretty fierce. Have a child there. That's fine. Got some bunnies for Water Rose to take out. Lion. We need to find a partner for the lion. Got Nana here. Let's keep her together. Fire Alley can now go over here. Oh, and Siri. She's one that I haven't named. Is that the second? Oh no. Siri. Or did I decide to keep her as Siri? I can keep her as Siri, I suppose. Or, actually, maybe she's meant to be our Tala. Is that how you'd pronounce it? Tala or Tala? I don't know, I love how, yeah, people pronounce the vowels a bit different. These guys are all quirky. They're different appearances. So you got River Duke there, who I actually didn't name. Did he get the H from his dad, though? Oh, that's good. How many H's do I have now? Oh, okay, I've got a few H's. But he could probably be called... He needs a name too. We could call him Randall. The first one. You like Siri over Tala? No, I don't mind it being I don't mind it being a Tala. But we need a name for him now. Oh, a Duke. I reckon he could be a Duke. Sir Duke. Very nice, sir. Okay, well, I think we should be able to save... This is Toronto's last day, but I think we should be able to save his legacy. That's fine. We've got... I think I want these guys to have one more child. Because I'm naughty. And I get him to dig that up, and then... Can you not make it all the way over there? Really? Alright, well, luckily she's got a few turns, and they've got good fertility, so that's going to be... Well, Boyo's still got another day. That's fine. And let's go. Who's left? Well, you're waiting for your brother, but we were getting distracted. I'm meant to be finding him a partner, but I keep getting distracted. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Alright, we want you to find a partner. Doesn't have H. A female with B. A female with no B. Oh. There's a few options here. Oh, actually we've got a few here. Okay, so we've got Kaya, Fire Alley, Nana, and Nena. I think that's many. No, it was Nana. Nana and Tata. I prefer to go waters, so that kind of means Tata isn't one that I'm after. Okay, is there anyone else who would kind of go? Kaya's pretty cool. I think she's got the home immunity too, which is good to keep on board. Kay and I look like pretty handy genes to have as well, though. Well, these guys are all water, aren't they? Yeah. So 5 and 4. 1's still helpful underwater. It's still a little bit of fishing. Okay, we're gonna have to go with what looks cool. Who would have the coolest babies? Kaya and Lion? Fire Alley and Lion? Or Nana and Lion? I think I'd like a different colour. Oh, Kaya's just so unique. Surely he would be like, ooh, she's, you know, she looks different than everyone else that I've ever seen. Because these Nichlings all look pretty similar. Lots of black and brown. Or just, there's lots of all brown over here. And she's really unique. And she's nearby. She's only just there. But she's also still young. I reckon he'd wait for her. Okay, we'll pair these guys up. Make her blue. Yeah, okay. We've paired them up. That means that I want him. He can head over and start keeping her company over there. Matchmaker. Woo! I guess we could kind of even leave it a little bit for kids now, because I'm pretty certain we've got a bit of gap now. Cozzy's already sorted. Merman's, I think, already had his child that has eye. So he's kind of already sorted. Toronto's about to pass away. And hopefully he has a kid with K. Otherwise, we're going to have to get onto K. Do I? His was K. Yeah, okay. Farley Alley does have K, though. Let's note her as being a K, and we'll go from there. Boyer has K, too. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here's the Earth, a sweet Earth, you might say. Wow. You want to pop up here next to your brother? Oh yes, we've got a lone traveler. You're just gonna keep trying to find any new nichelings? I can't believe I'm barely finding any. I need some peacock tails. I think I can actually get peacock tails. Oh, it is unlocked. I'm doing alright with like getting around the genes at the moment, I suppose. Alright, let's clear all this up. I think everyone that can have a turn's kind of had a turn. Everyone's good over here, everyone's good over there. Alright, on to the next one, on to the next one. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, she can attempt to dig that up. No, okay. Wasn't meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, so won't you ride with me? Okay, next day. Whew. Okay, we're definitely over 20. Get too carried away. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Does this child have the K gene? Yes! Yes, he does. Oh, he's a fiery little boy too. But that's good. That's good, that's good. So he's Toronto's child. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Do I want to keep him cuckoo? Or something more like Toronto. Cuckoo's kind of cool. Maybe we can keep him cuckoo unless you have a different name idea for him. He's pretty cute. What's his coloring? He's got brown and black, so he's a dark brown with the orange. Could be nice to, I'm just kind of, I love when you get some refreshing new genes in. Like beige is refreshing. We haven't had, there's not a lot of beige in the family. But what's over here? I think you're beige and red. There used to be a lot of red. Lotus is kind of like a late memory of the prominent red that we used to have. Because all of Adam's kids were all red with orange stripes. So she's kind of like a testimonial to that, I suppose. But this is her little one. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's cool. Oh, you reckon we'd call him Thor? Look, he's even got like coloured eyes. Oh, Tenor's kind of a cute name too, though. Oh, he's cool. He's really cool. See, brown eyes is really rare. All of my nichelings have black eyes. Except for Tenor and Kaya. Because Lotus is the only one bringing in an eye colour. Is she? No. Where's the other brown eye? Oh. Yeah, she's the only... She must be like one of the only ones bringing in a colour that isn't black. Boyo is the one who's bringing in colours that aren't just black. There's the brown eyes there, and she's got green eyes in there. All the rest are black. They all have black eyes. Oh, incest. What a beautiful thing. And what... You did give the home immunity too, which is awesome. And I guess we can have Kaya. Oh, she's not the best at hunting. I think only mum... No, not even mum's good at hunting. Okay, we're just going to have to battle the rabbles for the food. Well, maybe we want to get the food before the funnel does. And this is Boyo's last day. So he'll pop over here. I think he'll dig that up and he's going to say, thank y'all for coming out. But I'm signing off now. He can chill by his family as he signs off. Boyo is a pretty cute name too. Atomic Beth suggested that name. And I've been able to actually put it permanently in the rotation too, so it can be randomly generated. And Kaya is going to be paired up with Lion, so they can go on their own little adventure together, I suppose. And we've got these little guys here. Fire Alley. What a vibe. What a vibe. In fact, all these guys are. Like, look how fierce they look. Super fierce. And these guys are kind of... They could all go into the water when they're ready, I think. Got these fierce little fisher nichlings ready to go in together. Dad's gonna stay with the child for a little longer. Get off the bones with your mama. That's a bit awkward. We did have luck with the K from Cuckoo. Got Tala. And Tala can move. She can't really do a lot though. Do you want to get that rabble? There you go, sweetie. Water Rose is still doing alright for a sick nicheling. Got Tata, she can collect that. And this is like her domain, so I'll just have her continue to guard these planes. And then the siblings are going on an adventure to head to another island, I suppose. Oh, nice. Jupiter Jr.'s dipping his toes in for the first time. Showing his siblings how to do it. And over here, we've got Jester. Oh. So cute. So cute. The mask was a good idea. Alright, what else have we got here? Beth, we might as well have up by her partner to be, who is a very good hunter, but maybe not sneaking up on them. And Tenor is definitely not a good hunter. He is very bulky. He's going to apparently stay and look after the child because his dad's just gone on a mission elsewhere. Hey, sweetie, you want to clear that up? She's so young. She's so little. Okay, awesome. Now we've got a lonesome Manganese doing his own exploring at the moment, enjoying the rain. Alright, what adventures do we have next? Do we have any more children coming? No. I think I finally calmed with all the children. But we're going to have a look soon for a few things going on. Oh, who have we lost this time? I got that one. Ah, yes. We just lost Boyo. He's so cute. We can just slash these guys. Easy. And she's good at digging. Is there any more roots nearby? Yes, well done. Oh, forgot about the leeches. Is there any more leeches in the water? I haven't had nichelings in the water for the last little bit, so I haven't really been focusing on that. That's alright. Your brother Rover's here. And I guess we can delve into the water together. We're all good to delve in now. A family adventure. What do you guys say? Let's go. Dad leads the way. The kidlings follow. Oh, this is cool. And of course, Rover behind. Nice. Oh, the tails look so cool. I love it. I've never been one to really focus much on the water body, so it's refreshing. Alright, well, let's go check out the back end of this. In fact, we might as well do some exploring, get some fishing done. Oh, wowzers. That's a lot to dig up there. So, you guys are all good at fishing, aren't you? Okay, that's amazing. Lots of razorinas in this water. Oh, they look so cool. And we've just got Tata, just doing a thing. Tala, would you like to jump in with these guys as well? Might as well take advantage of them popping in, not get left behind. We'll have Empathy, she can clear up that nest. Pop out a little baby saying, okay, it's time to jump out into the world now. Guess she can start. Oh, shouldn't have left that. Oh, well, we don't have bluebirds. I should not do that. I feel really awkward. I know there's no bluebirds, but I just don't like leaving the children on their own. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Alright, what else have we got going on? Well, we've got Lotus here, pushing her little baby out too. Maybe not on the bones of his father, but he's cute. Tenor is very cute. And we're getting prepared for our next generation of babies coming in, which is cool. Here we've got the Mr. Jester. He looks really cool. He's got cracking and fishing. He's actually like a really good underwater. Really good for underwater. And change out the tail. For what tail or underwater movement? Because fishing tail could be handy. Or the tail fin would make him swim further. I mean, he's already got 4 fishing, so he doesn't really need more fishing ability. So I guess that's where the tail would come in handy. Anyway, he's done with that nest now. He's a big boy. He might be able to help crack some of these nuts if... what about Beth? Why don't you knock them down? And then these guys can do some collecting. And I guess we'll have Tenor come through. He can do some clearing as well. Might as well tap into the world of Manganese, who's decided to continue his travels even though he doesn't have his mum around. And that's everyone. Alright, who do we follow for the next one? I think we're losing Lotus this round? No, not. She's still got one more day to be with her kids. I guess we can just be with all the people, all the young ones that are now delving into the waters and make sure they don't get any leeches. Okay, that was a pretty crazy one. Okay. Oh, there's a leech there. Any leeches over here? No, they tend to only spawn in these little spots here. So Dad's going to take care of that one. Easy peasy pudding and pie. And I guess we're going to just do some more exploring then. This is where there's a lot of spawning spots for leeches. So we might have most of them come up the top here. Few pieces away from those is useful. Dad, where would you like to be to look after little ones? I guess we'll pop you next to your son for the time being, just in case he does get any leeches come his way. Usually I kind of wait till fish come near them, but they haven't got any fish spawning near them at the moment. Like at all. I'm putting them all next to places I shouldn't be. Oh. Can you get that, Jupiter Junior? Yeah, nice. Sneaking up from the water. Well played. Alright, well I guess these guys can now join. We'll be like, we'll say, thanks Tata. We're gonna leave you to your island and we're delving into the water where we belong. Come on. Come on, child. Catch up. She kind of just left her child behind. It's a bit brutal. He'll be fine. And then we have these guys over here. They can mate soon, but I might just... I don't mind leaving a little bit longer, just otherwise it'll get a bit chaotic. I have too many kids, so we might need to wait for a few to pass. But we can have her do more of these things. Well, I mean, we're going to breed them either way, so I might as well just have them breed, but then set up a nest later. What do I want you to bring into... Well, we can give you the tail. Let's go tail and fishing claw, I think would be useful. Tail and claw. Nice. And might as well have them breed together and she can just set up a nest later. Okay, Tenor can keep doing his... Oh, whoops. I was definitely paying attention. Oh, they don't have good smelling ability. I forget that's the thing. And we've got Manganese over here, doing his own personal exploring. Got Lion, who's with his Mrs. She's not great at collecting. She's kind of better at digging up roots. So we'll have her pop over here and she can collect those roots. This is going to be the last day where we have Lotus. So I think Lotus, well, he's an underwater child. Maybe we've lost the other side of the family. We might have him send over to where his sister is, I think. She'll be like, oh, I can even follow you through. We're going to have you this way so that you can actually be with your family when I pass. Some interesting looking nichelings in this group here, which is very refreshing because the color coordination, because they're technically all inbred, has been quite repetitive. Oh well, that's niche for you. Okay, collect some stuff. Where are we up to? Okay, that's everyone. Well, let's be over here. Oh no, we're gonna say, well, we might as well say goodbye to the beautiful Lotus with the little family that she helped create. It was a last minute decision to breed her, so and she made beautiful babies, so it was worthwhile. Thank you, beautiful Lotus. Thank you. And we've got Kai who's just grown up too, so when these guys are ready, I guess it's the same thing. We might as well get them to breed, and when they find a nest, they can settle. Well, there's no point in her having that tail because the other tail is much better. So let's let her have good tail. It looks so badass too. I don't think we've got any. Okay, and then I think all the rest is looking pretty good. I don't mind them having a bit of movement on land, so I might let her keep. Then we have the tail, like the swimming ability is going to be fine. So I think what I'd like to do is do a little bit of cosmetics to freshen it up a little bit. Anyone who's watching, if you want to suggest a cosmetic. So at the moment there's a lot of brown, there's a lot of black. Stripes are everywhere that are all brown stripes or orange stripes. There's a few spots. All the eyes, they all have black eyes. So here, Kaya, she's actually quite a rare color. And that's why Lion was drawn to her, because she's actually really unique in her coloration. For a cosmetic, what would you guys like to see? Like it could be a pattern. It could be the color of a pattern. That would be nice to freshen it up. Color of the horns. At the moment, they're all basically black, white. To have brown is quite rare. Yeah, so it'd be nice. Give me a cosmetic, even if it's like a pattern shape, a different pattern shape. They're all basically D because that was Adam's line. They're very incest. Yeah, so let me know. Definitely mask. All right, Taylor's coming with a mask, so we'll let mask be in that one. Go mask, and I'd definitely love to also see. Maybe we can choose a color. Do you want to help me pick a different color as well? A refreshing color. Who was I going to give the colour? I'll give her the pattern because she had everything else that looked pretty good. Oh, wait, no. She needs... No, it's him that had everything that looked pretty good. He's got the tail. Yeah, let's give him the mask. Let's get something fresh in there. But I feel like I'd love a new colour as well. We might need to give her something that's useful in the water, though. So let's give her the claw. That'd be helpful. Well... We've got too much. I'm used to having red. There's a lot of red going around, but yellow. Yellow's refreshing. So I think I might use, I'm writing it in a yellow pen. That's how serious I am about this color. I'm going to note down yellow. And when I have an open slot to put in a cosmetic, I'm going to put more yellow in because see how much yellow we've got in the family. We didn't have too much yellow from Adam. Like, I know he was red and yellow, and I had, like, no yellow come in. None of his sons were orange. They were all red. Hey, Devin, yes! Yes, niche is growing. And you know what? I've even infected 2 of my other Twitch friends. They've started playing niche too. I'm starting the what's the word? The revolt? Is that the word? No, maybe not. I'm starting something. Oh, it's all good, Devin. I like I said, I'm spreading the love. We're getting niche on the map. Niche is on the map. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Because, to be honest, I'm new to Twitch as it is, let alone streaming it. But I used to watch a lot of niche on YouTube. So, Jessie Mew, I used to watch a bit of her. And even though she doesn't have new videos, she has so many old ones. I'm set for days. And Siri. But it's just kind of nice when it's a bit more interactive. Like, Twitch is kind of refreshing like that. Yeah, but no, I'm glad that I could scratch that itch for you. Yellow. I was going to see how many of my... Yes, I have no yellow in my genetics, so that will be refreshing. Will you do niche more? I am actually going through a huge niche phase. There's a few videos already on my profile that you are more than welcome to look out for, and I'm wanting to have this particular story on YouTube once I learn how to edit. I'm very fresh to this. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Agnesco community. Yes, I do a lot of niche. I've been going through a huge niche phase. I'm on a mission. I've never fully completed this game to the point where I've gotten to the island with the immunity gene. Usually, like, I've got one where I've got like 700 odd days. I don't know where I lost the immunity gene. It was lost long before. And I've never unlocked all of the traits. So this is my mission to finish the game properly. But no. I am definitely going through a major niche phase, so you'll hopefully get a good niche fix from me. And Atomic Beth is another one that I just got onto niche, and hopefully she'll do some more niche streams as well. So maybe there's a way that I don't know how to put a link to her profile, but Atomic Beth, this should hopefully be her name. I could double check actually, but I'm not like on stream. That might come up with her profile. But afterwards, before we leave, if you don't find her, I'll find her for you. But yes, I love Siri. Siri, she can get to the stages though where she like isn't in. You can tell when she's not in the game anymore, when she's, you know, not connecting to it. She just speeds through everything, and she just kind of it just gets chaotic and a bit hard to watch. Jessie Mew always played it real, like, chill, real slow. I really loved her storyline, so I've watched a lot of Jessie Mew. But no, they're both amazing. I love them both. But I haven't been following stuff on YouTube for a while. Usually it's just stuff in the background, but now I stream, so that's probably why. Okay, let's find where all these leeches are. There's one there. Oh, heck yeah, there's so many fish coming up too. You definitely found the bulk spawn spot. There's no leeches there. Okay, well, that's easy. We can take care of these guys. That's one there. And that's one here. Done. No more leeches to worry about. And hopefully those fish come back into range. Sandbox mode. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been... yes, pixel biology is what I did mean. Sandbox mode, I feel like it's so refreshing. Like, it reminds me of Sims 3. I'm a huge Sims 3 addict. That's the other game that I play a lot of. And I've noticed, going back to the normal game, it's so relative to this. We got a new Nichling. I like how they come over and see this little bundle, you know, where there's actually a happy little family. And then you've got poor Manganese over here who is just lonely. He wants to find all the wandering Nichlings because I find, like, none. And he's just on his own. It's alright, man. Oh, look at the detail in his eyes. What? I've never paid attention to that. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice being able to extend the time and play around with stories. I'm getting better at storytelling. I can't say I'm the best at storytelling. I love my being analytical and having strategy and stuff, but I'm getting better. We have Malachi. Hello, Malachi. You're really sweet. What genes do you have? Please be good. Infertile, not amazing. But E and C, I don't think we have any E and C. That would be nice to have circulating. To form poor. Okay, interesting. What else do you have hidden in here? Person out. She's blind. Yeah, apparently we're having a gaming party. Because since I unlocked toxic things on my niche, get toxic. Yeah, apparently we're having a party at the moment, Devon. So we have Taylor's also playing at the same time. So Tay, it'd be awesome to get an update on where you're at. You're on the Whale Island now, I assume. Yeah, Devon, are you a big niche player? I hope that I'm saying your name right. like I said, Aussies, we tend to butcher any vowels, any names, so feel free to correct me. Yeah, but no, let me know what your game style is usually like, how much you've played. Love to get a vibe on your touch on niche. It's nice finding other niche people. I love this. Okay, Jackie, where are we at? Okay. I mean, she doesn't have the best genes, but it would be nice to have refreshing genes. So for the time being, I might even pair her up with Tenna. Even if it's just one child, just to kind of get that refreshment in there. Okay, well, we're gonna let her join. You can join, my sweet. Welcome to the tribe. And there's the yellow color that I love that. Okay, so we asked for yellow, and guess what we got? This is why I love the universe. The universe just listens, man. That's hilarious. I said that even 5 minutes ago. We have no yellow in the tribe. Well, there's our yellow. 257. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I love niche. And you said my name right. Okay, awesome, Devon. That's good. How far have you gotten on the stereo mode, Devon? Okay. Now, where are we at? Well, she can actually have we might actually have a new line. So you can see I've got all the light blue on these chests. That is representing a maternal line. And at one stage we did have light blue, but we also had the original color, which I completely forgot about when I switched islands. So I didn't have a female come along with that. But I did have like the golden orange that I like representing Adam's line. Obviously we still got Adam's line in here, but not the maternal line, I guess you can say. So yeah, they're technically all inbred because they've all had those blue gems for a while. But having some new, fresh maternal blood in here may make it feel better to kind of rinse that out a bit. So what color are we going to put on her chest is the next thing. Hey there, sweetie. You're a bit cute. So kind of blue. Red looks bold. Purple looks pretty cool. Don't know about dark blue. Hot pink. Black is hard to gauge. Silver's nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. You might have a moment like me where you get to the point where you're like, no, like I'm going to complete this game. But no, story mode can be fun to play with. And there's a few more challenges that I want to look at. Like I've seen, I think Siri and Mew Mew maybe pay a few, but I've attempted the hyena challenge is pretty cool. The vegetarian challenge, I've given that a go. There's a few other ones that I've given a go. Okay, what color? Orange looks bold. Yeah, when things start to get unlocked and you can easily adapt to different islands. And the harder, like I'm just finding these islands too easy. Like look how much food I've got stored up, man. I got too much. Pink, red. Red's bold. I guess it matches how spiky she is. I feel like the purple, there's just something cool and royal about the purple. So she's going to be a purple girl. There we go, that's her line. So we've got a purple line now with the blue, which will be refreshing. I guess though, for the time being, Tenna, what's your attack like? Not great. That's alright, that's why you got, Malachi can't make it. Lion can though. And then you can help him pick that up. Can you reach this? Yes, you can. Easy. Well done, Malachi. Oh, it's just, I can't believe we asked for yellow and we got yellow. Like, I know this is a game, but I love the universe, man. That's just, happens to me all the time. I'm very much a very spiritually minded person, and I love tapping into that universal energy of, like, law of attraction, and, I love that stuff. In fact, so much so that it turned into a business, so it's a bit of a tap in and getting to know Jackie. Oh, my name's Jackie, by the way. Okay. I'm making you save file a lot, though. Do you save all your save files? Like, you know how you can actually take them out of the folder and save them? Do you actually save all your old ones, or it's just a new one every time? Let's have you... All our fish have kind of gone away. So let's run down the fish and actually get some hunting going on. I'm a little annoyed that we've lost our fish. Dad, do you want to help bring some light to where the fish could have gone? Dad isn't a very good hunter. That's a good start. Taz, is there anything over here? We do have a few good swimmers. Oh, you can... Oh, you're not strong enough. You can, but you don't have any more moves. Any with a fish... any with a tail, basically. So if you clear that way... And we'll see if it comes one closer again. Yes, and we've got Cuckoo just got completely abandoned by his mum. There you go, you can get that in this one go. This is awesome. 5 swimming, and I have one that's got 6. Like, unlocking that look how cool the tail fin looks, man. I haven't really had a Nichling where I've focused on water so much. This is nice. For all the times I've played Niche, I have a bit of redemption to do. In fact, I've had Niche for a while. Not as long as obviously people like Jessie Mew and Siri, but I got it just, I think when they finalized the latest, I don't know if it's like the latest, but one of the major updates that they did where they did the last of the traits, they did the last of like, the water body stuff. So I've been with it for a few years. Can't remember how long a few years is. How long have you guys known about Niche for? Yeah, save most of your stories. That is fair. Alright, well, we've got Ro. I think we're actually going to be losing Water Rose today. Sorry, sweetie, I didn't mean to... It even kind of looks like she's got the pox. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I accidentally paired up. I'm usually pretty good at not doing it, but I did pair up a pair that was probably a little bit too incest. And I paid the price. Oh, dear. He's our little cracker boy. He's actually good at fishing too. Not quite ready for these guys. Oh, actually, I should probably look at it because Cozzy's getting a bit old. So let's see, is there any nests? Any nests? Any nests? Yes. Nice. You can just pop. No, you can take that first. And Beth might as well have a child now because Cozzy's getting a bit too old. And I want him to pass on his B gene before he gets too old. Yeah, I love the strategy of like keeping on top of all the genes and yeah, not the greatest at storytelling, but I'm getting better. Yeah. I think it think it could have even been Jessie Mew that got me into it. And I don't even know how I came across it, to be honest. I must have been watching them for something else. I've never been like an avid follower of anyone, except for like this one channel that I'm following at the moment, which is where I'm actually following like every time a new video comes out and kind of watching it. Although there was one that Siri I think was doing, which was like one of these challenges, but she kind of stopped pretty early on and hasn't gone back to it. But I'm watching a horse rescue from Tennessee. Oh, it is so satisfying. I'm a horse fanatic and I love obviously the idea of rescue places, so that's my cool one. Okay, we've got our lone guy over here who has been a bit stitched up in regard. Oh, dang, you could have caught that then. Getting stitched up in regards to finding his own true love on the island since his mum's passed away, but you know, he's just exploring. He's claiming an own island for himself. No more fish are kind of coming for you guys over there. Maybe you could cross into a new channel. I'd love to be able to clear this up here. You could help with the clearing up there. Alright, you've got your son here, Empathy. Please don't leave your son behind again. 3 days and we'll have rain. Yeah, I guess you might as well kind of lead the way up there. Fire Alley, what a cool name. Yeah, Fire Alley, where do you wanting to go? Your family's kind of like, you can kind of tell the different families so clearly. You got the black and you got the brown. It's not a lot of, maybe there's more fish up further up. Howdy, howdy, ma. Okay. Alright. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, first thing, you always check for leeches first. Okay. And there's no leeches hiding in there. Step 1, find the leeches. And that's when it's handy to have a toxic body niche in the water, because then you don't have to worry about this constant attacking leeches crap. Oh, there's fish in there. You might as well clean them all up. They disappear otherwise. You can clear that one up. Anything else spawning in the weeds? No. Okay. Fire Alley's old enough now though. And we just got Tata. She's now the only one on this island. Yeah, this is her island. She's not a water-bodied baby, so she's just kind of prowling her island. Prowling. Interesting term. I guess you can follow your Ma. Ma might want to help clear this space, and then we can go on to the next one. Got Tala. We might as well get Tala just to take that out. Do some more clearing. These guys just have so much strength. You wouldn't think you'd need so much strength to take out fish, but I mean, wouldn't you think you'd be more agile? Alright, have these guys keep exploring this way. We're not leaving any family members behind. Well, Taz is kind of getting left behind. Where's Dad? Dad, can you please make sure that the child isn't left behind? Thank you. And Fire Alley can actually collect that clam. Oh, she's got fish there too. Are you going to be able to catch the fish? No. The fish were like evasive AF. Okay, and then we got this little family here, which means we've got a new baby, which I'll check out in a moment. We've got Jester. He's going to be happy under that tree. We're sneaking in a little generation before we lose Cozzy. And let's see. Kilometer is a bee. Yay, 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 yay. Do we want another bee? How many bees do we now have in the genetic pool? We've got a few, so I think that's fine. We won't breed another one from these guys. As of yet, anyway. Maybe we'll need to later, but for now, we've got Clamatar, which is gorgeous. It's perfect, basically, for the water, and except not the tail that I wanted. What did I want to breathe in with these guys? The tail? Got the cracker jaw. Doesn't have, okay, we're gonna have one more with these guys. I want to see if we can actually bring up some of those genes I wanted from them, including the tail, because if we can have Clamatar, which I might rename if you guys want to help me think of a name for her. Another little weather predictor. I love the antennae, they're so cute. But these amazing traits to have in the water, but if we had the swimming tail, that would be the game changer, I reckon. Yeah, okay. Yes, I think I want to give her a new name if you guys want to help me out. She is a brown, spotty... I like how the claws, they're just so cute. It's kind of like, like the kittens, you know how many of the kittens in that play mode, and they're just like, ah. That's kind of what it reminds me of every time. It's so cute. Alright. I might leave her with you for a moment if you can think of a name for her. But for the time being, let's have Dad click and get that food he's come across. Oh no, that's gone down already. That's not very useful. Clear up the space. Yeah, easy. Let's snatch that guy up. Who else is around and about? Right. I don't know if I'm ready for these guys to have their baby yet. He's still got a few days. How ready like for a time? I mean, he does have a damage, but because what's he passing on? He's passing on HMB. He's actually got a little bit of pressure. Do we start this next generation now? I've got so many nichelings though. I think I want to hold off. She's a very bulky huntress. That's right. She'll have a little tenor there to help her out. Maybe Valentina to make it more niche. Ooh, Valentina. That's kind of cool. Valentina. But you know, because no niche has normal names. It's very true. I kind of get like a very tribal vibe from the naming system, which I'm cool with. I like that. I love this team effort too. This is great. Valentina. That's pretty. That's very pretty. I love the random names that you can have come up to. You can just have a name that sounds right, and you're like, I don't know, this is purely a made up name. I have no idea where this is coming from, but it sounds cool and it feels nichey, so we're gonna have it. So good. Like, I just love how niche is so quirky. Like, I love that I'm getting like some of my other Twitch friends to give it a go. Like, Atomic Beth loved it, and I got my other more Sims streamer, Anubis Jackie, to also give it a go. She struggled with it a little bit more, I think, but yeah, I think they enjoyed it. Alright, we've got a lone hunter over here. Alright, let's just get him to keep clearing, and then he'll be able to probably have a bit more of a chance of catching those guys. Alright, who are we going to look at now? I guess it's just finding out where these... we've got a few in the reeds, so hopefully there's not too many leeches that sneak up. Okay, we're at day 134, y'all. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh, wow, there's lots of leeches this time around. Okay, well... we could let her catch the leech, because then you've got Cuckoo. I think they're brother and sister there that can just take it straight off. I think they're half siblings, actually. So let's have Merman. Oh, yeah, no, okay, it's still a problem. I think it's easier these guys take it, so let's get rid of that one, and then let's have that one taken off too. And Cuckoo just grew up, and I mean, this is good. This is good fish spot if you're able to actually like catch the spawning fish, which is hard if you're worrying about leeches all the time. There's like not many fish here, but I want to try and clear as many islands as I can. Keeping tabs on the ages of all these guys. This is a new generation, so they're all pretty young. Might as well have Empathy, take that out, and her daughter Tala, I guess, can come through and do a quick clear up there. See if that Razorina want to go next to Nana there. Na 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 na, na 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 na, goodbye. Oh, where are we at? Okay. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to spread the word of niche. Every stream I watch says, feel free to put suggestions or something. You know what's coming. I'll note that, Devin. I'll note that. I love it. No! Tay, what do you mean your game froze? That wasn't on a loading screen, was it? Sometimes the loading screens get me. I remember having a really long-winded game, and I think I fiddled with maybe the color tiles, like adding new colors to the file, and I don't know if I liked it because I lost, I think it was like a royalty line or whatever it was, and yeah, I kind of that got a little bit messed up. Alright, let's see what comes up in that space. We've still got Tata here. She's just manning her island. It's a beautifully clear island. At least she's keeping it well maintained. I think I already sorted out the leech, didn't I? All the leeches are sorted. Alright, we've actually got these boys up here that have decided to kind of go off on their own, which is a bit cute. Oh, fish! Oh, you cannot fish, my sweet. That's right. Fire Ali's actually good at collecting clams. So if we keep her on the lookout for clams. No, the fish are meant to be going in the different direction. That's not where I wanted the fish to go. And I want to sneak in another child. Just have Beth here's just going to gently push her child out and be like, okay, out of the nest now. Gently, of course. And then we can have her... Okay, if we can have this done properly. Oh, who's got the bad... Oh, Beth. Really? Yeah, she's the only one that's got the half-up genes. You pop there. You go there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. tenor. You want to just keep clearing, I suppose. Oh, okay. Yeah, because if it's in a loading screen, does that mean like you kind of lose that save? I don't know. I just know that I got caught on a never-ending loading screen, and that wasn't a fun experience. Hey, Tenna's old enough now. How old is Malachi? She's still got a little bit of age to go, so it's not too pushy. I think I want Kaya to have a child now, though. So let's get her to pop over here. She can have her child with Lion. Okay, there we go. And I guess these guys can just continue their cute little adventures together. Oh, you'd be able to take out that, oh, no, that was poorly timed. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I completely forget how to get it. Oh, dear. Oh, poor Manganese. He's just here all on his lonesome. No new nichelings. He's just lonely. Maybe we should go take someone over there to be his company. I don't think he's got any genes that we needed to keep. I might just do a quick double check now just to make sure all our genes are good and I'm not losing anyone prematurely. Rover, I'm still keen to breed Rover. So he's all good. Pop him over here. We're about to lose empathy, so I'll just pop over there for now. Make sure that I've got everyone in the right spots. I like trying to categorize it. The one thing that I find frustrating with this game is that they don't stay in their places when you get out of the game. Like, I'd love if they were fixed, because I have a system and I can't fix the system in place. Oh. Okay. So Rover's at A. That's fine. B, we've got Lion spreading the B. That's fine. We've also got a few B's around. C, okay. Malachi is a C. I guess we can put it here and I can get it circulating. It gets a bit hectic though if I try and keep every single one of the genes in there. At the moment I can kind of filter them around. It's not too bad. I like the idea that as soon as it gets to when I have 3 different maternal lines going, so when I've got the light blue, the purple, and 1 more maternal line circulating around, I'll stop interbreeding the same colour, the same family line together. But I haven't gotten to that for a long time, so I haven't done that yet. D, no D. E, oh, don't have any E's either. All right, she's definitely bringing some unique genes. E, F. No F. G, too many G's. H, too many H's. I. Ah. Well, we've obviously got a K, but we might have other K's, so we'll just note that. But I. Merman, he's done breeding. Actually, I was breeding him to find an I. Did I, like, have Fire Alley? I might note that she's an I too. Let's pop her over here. That's something to note. I, home immunity. Alright, this is important. We cannot use this one. This one's important. Well, we've kind of got Tenna paired up already with Malachi, who we need to give a gem to know that they are partnered. Okay, so they've got a purple gem together. Please don't tell me I've got purple elsewhere. So that's fine. And we're just about to have a lion have a child with Kaya. Okay, she's over there. They've got their color codes. Are they purple? Have I just rooted it with the purple? Yes. Okay, I knew I would. We're going hot pink then. Home immunities then secure. And K is secure, because we do have Tenor as well, but he's kind of too waterborne. So we'll have Fire Alley be our K. How old are all these breeding peoples? I think everyone's age is doing okay at the moment. I might check next day. That way I can just flick through them all using my tab button. Tab, lifesaver. Okay, that's everyone anyway. So let's just double check. Oh, we've got a baby coming in. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh, Kai is just so refreshing. A new looking nicheling. Oh, and our yellow one, of course. Okay, what have we got? Oh, she's not pregnant. I thought I made her pregnant. Well, that was a rookie error. She can't have a baby if she's not pregnant. Well, she is now. That's sorted. I was like, her belly is really skinny. Interesting. And I was like, oh wait, that's probably why. Ugh. Okay. What are we looking at now? I think I sorted all those. Who did we lose? Who did we lose? Oh, that's a baby. Oh, for a second I thought that was a death. I was like, what? Who passed away? Ooh, we got a chocolate baby. Alright guys, start thinking up names. Let's go. Chocolate baby. And he does have the bee of Cozzy, so that's awesome as well, just to keep that circling around. He is really freaking cute. Does he have everything that we wanted? He's kind of got that in there, so I'm okay. He can fish, that's good. He can even crack. He's actually awesome. The only thing he's missing is more of a swimming ability, which would make me want to give him feet, but... Unless I gave him a webbed paw instead. I mean, maybe that's fine. He's just a slower fisher. Coco? Yeah. Something like Coco would definitely fit. Oh, Choco. Choco. I like that. Choco. He's cute. He's actually... We don't have many all chocolate babies. Like, the fact that he's got the dark brown points too. That's cool. Oh, he's cute. Cute. Even though I was kind of hoping we'd have the mask come through again. Like I said, I'm kind of used... It's been a few inbred rounds, so they all kind of have the same general appearance. It'd be nice to have something refreshing and different. And like I purposely bred in the stripes when they were in the grassland, obviously for like protective purposes. And when they're in the water, they don't need them. In fact, I don't think I've come across like one Barina on this in this cert. Like it's just too easy for me. I'm just needing the difficult islands because I don't think I've ever gotten to the more difficult islands. I think the island that I most struggled with was probably the first time I went to the snow, which was probably the easy snow, for all I know. Okay, darling. Oh, he's just so lonely. Do we get him to come over? I think I want him to go... I think it's time that he went and actually, you know, found some friends. He's so lonely. So I'll have him pop over and he can actually meet these guys. Sure, he can see them over the way. For sure. Okay, so he's going to meet up with them. I don't want him to be lonely anymore. I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to have to pay for this. I don't want another lover at my door. No. I mean, I suppose you can do that. I need to breed her soon too. Okay, we'll have these guys have the baby they were meant to have. Well, he's not going to have the turns to do it. I might as well just set him up. Oh, I was meant to be seeing how everyone was getting. Alright. Hopefully I don't forget next time. Any fish? Not that you can actually get, but your distant family can. Got Taz here. Taz, can you see any? Merman. Oh, there's just no fish here. Oh, you do have your other family members up here. They did find a bit of fish. You're going to join them. Alright, Cuckoo's decided to join them, I think. And we're going to have Rover do a sneak attack. Well played, Rover. Oh, she can't fish. She needs to find those clams. Where are those clams at, girl? And now we've got our land goers. Oh, what? Where? Oh, feeling that might happen. That's okay. Just please don't let me forget I need to get onto that. Okay. Oh, Choco's cute though. I think that's enough babies from these guys. Oh, you can collect 2, which is pretty cool. Look at these guys working together. What a team. We've got a spiky hedgehog fella there. He's pretty bulky. Alrighty. Right, these guys are helping me clear these areas up because I like them being clean and tidy so I can go to the next island. I'd love to, what my plans are to clear all the islands before we head up north. This is our northbound port here. We are going to the swamplands next time. And I think we're in a good flow. We're getting there. I'm feeling accomplished. I think our babies are starting to get really quite refined with their looks too. They're starting to look how I want them to look. Alright. Alright. No one left. Okay. So we do actually have a child this one. Right here. Because she's actually got a pregnant belly. She didn't before. That actually took me a long time to realize that they actually represented the pregnant belly. It's a bit cute. Alright. I hope you guys have got your name vibes activated. Oh, yes. Look at that mask. I love it. I love it. Oh, girl. You are cool. Oh, I love the mask. It just has such a tribal vibe to it. Oh, it's like she's got a cool headpiece on. Alright. Names. Where are we at? Where are we at? Zyra? Peach. We're feeling fruit. I'll take it, Taylor. I don't like mango, but I'm getting fruit. Like legit going to actually go and eat fruit. Or I like the idea of mango, but she's got a bit more of a strength energy to her. I think mango could be a bit soft. So maybe something that's like mango, but maybe has a little bit more fierceness to it. Mangara? Maybe something like Mangara. What do you think of Mangara? It looked like this. Because then I feel like it's still that mango, but it's like a fierce mango. It's a fierce mango. No, like, fierce mango. In my mind, I look like the cute little kitten. Real life, probably not. Probably not. In my tea. I think my partner's just gone home too. Eee. Alright, I'm gonna sit at Mangara and then you can let me know. Okay. Alright, okay, Mangara it is. Let me know if I can help with any names for your nichelings, unless you're just keeping them as whatever they come up as. I like, if we get newbies come through, I usually keep their names in there. But what I've also got in the habit of, which I need to kind of get on top of and maybe do it as I go, is every new name, I actually put it into the file so it can be randomly generated later. Which is refreshing. It's a nice way to kind of keep it refreshing and unique. Okay, we got a bleeding nicheling because he's really wanting to get his way across. I reckon we'll have Tenor actually see that he's trying to come across and help him. I didn't do my leech checking. Gosh darn. Every goddamn time. Alright, he got it. You got it. Alright, that's fine. Oh, there's a Razorina getting him. Oh, you've got enough strength to get rid of him. Just take him out. Oh, he's too old for this, man. He doesn't need to be taken out by a Razorina. Come, man. Come up here. Can you can't help him either. Can someone help him, please? I don't want him to keep bleeding out. This is gonna be his last day. He just wanted friends. He just wanted friends. Oh, I didn't expect this to go so heartbreaking so quickly. Oh dear. Okay, well, Manganese, at least you got to see a friend before you passed away. Tenna's gonna be with you. Thank you for being the adventurous being that you are. You are appreciated. You are loved. Love and light, man. Love and light. In the meantime, though, we're going to have Malachi be her fierce self. Oh, dang it. Oh, my God. Megara looks freaking awesome. Where else am I going? Where's that fish? Why is there no fish in this section? Oh, there's one. Do you have the movements? No. You're more of a nutcracker. Okay, heck it. We're going up north. There's like no fish here. Merman, lead your family up north. Oh, now you pop up. Oh, he's got a leech too. Okay. Let's have Nana help him out next round. Unless, who's our good swimmers? Can you get there in time? No. Are you a good swimmer? No. I do have good swimmer. Where's my tail thing, people? Why don't you go down and help him out? If Junior opens the way, you can just go right in, can't you? 2 and 3. Look at that. Team effort. Love it. Okay, I just randomly had the song Private Eyes come to my head. I'm pretty certain it's an Aussie song. And it goes, private eyes, they're watching you, watching your every move. Doo-doo. It always comes into my head though as Saturday night, they're watching you, Saturday night, because it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's a look into Jackie's brain. I just felt like I needed to share that. It's like one of those songs that I know it's Private Eyes now, but I saw it as Saturday night for... Oh my gosh, there's a random Nichling. Hello, princess. Aren't you a looker? Oh gosh. And she's got a random bird wing. Hi, princess. Oh, look at that eyes. Can you guys see the details in these eyes too? That's so cool. I've never given that much attention. Who's this? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Oh my God, you're beautiful.
As are you.
Thank you.
No problems.
Oh, that smells really good.
Because like today I was like, oh, I want to get Jackie a flower from somewhere. Like, I wonder where I'm going to do it. And then this one delivery popped up, and I went there, and there's like massive rose bush there, and I was just like, can I have one of your roses? And she's like, yeah, sure, go for it. So yeah, I got it from a rose.
Thank you, lovely lady. You helped my boyfriend be really, really cute.
And then like the next delivery over, I did a delivery, and then this chick like leaned over the fence, and she's like, do you want passion fruits? I was like, yes. And then so I got a whole bag of passion fruits.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I scored today a lot.
A good day.
It was a
really good day.
Yeah. And I remembered on our list we didn't have wasabi or the ginger stuff, so I got that. Got all the soy sauce, got the rice wine vinegar stuff, everything. So
we are so set for sushi.
yeah. So I got all the essentials because we didn't have the essentials, so made sure we had all those.
Thank you.
What was baby? Do you want me to get you something to put it in?
Oh, yes, please. I think there's like a shot glass. It might be downstairs now, but the shot glasses are kind of perfect for this cute little thing. Look what he did! Look how cute he is. I love my flowers. Oh, it smells gorgeous.
It is good.
Thank you.
No problems, baby.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
It's gorgeous.
Alright, I'll get a shot glass.
Okay. Look, I'll just keep looking at this beautiful lady as well. Is this a moment where we've actually got Tenor like offering a rose to the new chickadee?
Or is that just like full on like careless whisper spec? Can you just hear the saxophone playing right now?
You send the mood, baby. You send the
100%.
mood.
Well, it's always sitting that it looks that Dorothy as well. So it's like one of those things where it's just like.
Oh my
Don't you think?
gosh.
Anyway, hi stream.
Yeah, hey stream. This is my boyfriend Chad. He just finished work
Yeah.
and got
Bit
me a
overtime
rose.
today. That's all good. Got it
Yeah, I did notice you're a little bit late.
done. Yeah.
You're late.
Got a new hat too. Another new hat. So the Y rep that I had the other hat from, the opposition brand come in today, and I was walking past him. He's like, "Where did you get that hat from?" I said, "Oh, the rep gave it to me." He's like, "Come this way." So he gave me this hat. He's like, "You've got to wear this now." And I went, "Okay."
All right.
It's a nice hat anyway. It's a
I
really
mean,
good one.
still good color coordination.
Yeah, well, it looks good with the blue, so it makes sense.
Well
anyway,
done.
thanks, Dream.
And
Well,
just
go on anyway, it's fine anyway, but-
he's not going too far. Beautiful. All right, well, that was very fitting. And can I also mention that this is another yellow nicheling that's just randomly wandered onto our path.
Wow, the detail in his eyes. I've never noticed the detail.
Right?
What the
Right?
fuck? Is this a new update?
No, I think they've always had those eyes. We've just never stopped to appreciate them.
Wow, look at the detail.
And look at the breathing. Like, is that creepy or not creepy?
Oh, really slow and laboured too. That is a bit terrifying.
No. They've got good lung space.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Some of them that swim underwater don't look like they have a lot of good lung space.
Oh my god. Oh, they look so cool. Anyway, I was saying before, we were thinking to put yellow into the genetics to
And then
freshen
this
it
guy
up.
randomly shows up. This chick
No,
randomly shows
this
up.
is even better. So the first one that actually
Oh my
showed
God.
up
Are you still on this island?
was this one. So we had like
Spiky body?
5 minutes, not even that, after. It was like
she's
only a turn
gorgeous.
or two
What's her
after
name?
we're like, we want to bring yellow in, and we got yellow, and the universe has listened again, and we got another yellow.
What's that chick's name? She's gorgeous. No, they're not.
That's
not
Dorothy, which I think is very fitting.
Yeah.
And this is Malachi.
Malachi.
Yes, and she's very sweet. She doesn't have the best genes, but oh wow, that's a real close up. But she's very sweet, and she's going to be paired up with Tenor over here. I don't know if you can
nice.
remember
The
his
gills.
dad. His dad is Boyo,
Yeah.
which
Did
Atomic Beth
Long
named.
Neck version 2.0 have any good offspring?
No, but Sassy did.
Fuck
So Sassy's got some offspring here. That's one of Sassy's.
Yep.
And
Oh wow. That nut cracking swimming body.
that was Sassy's. Because Sassy was black. Look at how cool her maroon red colours are.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's pretty badass. She's
She
not the
looks
best in the water, but that's okay. She's being bred at the moment with Cozzy. So that's a pretty badass pair. And they're having cute kids.
I'm waiting for the perfect girl we can call Dolores.
That's fair. That's fair.
Dolores is
I
a
can respect
great
that.
name.
Dolores is a cool name. Make sure there's no more niches trolling me.
Even though we only watched the first season of Westworld, but I feel like that was a good one anyway.
There's a vibe. Okay, well that's...
Wow, I completely forgot that you had Nichlings underwater there. I was like, oh, you got a few land dwellers, but there's literally half your clan underwater right now.
Yeah.
And they're getting fish pretty well.
Yeah.
Worthwhile.
I
Holy,
mean, sometimes they struggle with it.
You've only got 1,100 like food against 23 people, so
not
not bad, I
Yeah,
guess.
I've only got a little bit of...
rabble. Yeah.
I don't know. He's not the fastest hunter. She might be more agile. No. She doesn't want to get it either. Apparently, either of them are like, no, that's scary. There's a big rock in the way.
There's a big rock and you don't know what's going to happen behind that big rock.
It's gone that way.
Doing.
Donga. Razorina. Yeah, let's get the Razorina. What else we got? We got a few, because what I'm wanting to do, my goal is to clear each of these islands, explore each of these islands before we head to the swamplands. Swamplands, we're probably going bats. I think we might morph into bats.
So, land dwelling, water dwelling, now you're going to go flying, you're going to hit the skies.
Well, I wouldn't even mind if we've got Dolores here.
Ooh,
Dorothy here. Maybe we should just call it. I mean, she's not pretty. You would want a pretty one to call Dolores.
She's not a Dolores. Dorothy suits her.
And she's actually got a new... Let's see what gene she's got, actually.
You know, the thing about the derby face is, like, if you look at one side of the face...
Yellow.
Like, if you actually appreciate both sides of the face separately, they're actually cute faces on both ends. Like, that's adorable. And then you just go, and that's adorable. You know what I mean? It's just together, not so much.
What are you trying to say, man?
I'm saying Dorothy...
She's gorgeous.
She's got a beautiful wing.
She does have beautiful wings, so it'd be pretty tempted. We could probably even make that work with Tanner.
Oh, Tanner's claws. Ballerina claws?
Because if we go all swimming, all flying, if we can make them be able to fly, they could just maybe fly between the islands.
Before they go to the big boy island.
Yeah, I mean, like, it'd be kind of interesting to try and get some winged Nichlings.
Is it worthwhile to have winged Nichlings and swimming Nichlings? Or is this the kind of... This is really the biome for swimmers, isn't it, really?
This is the biome for swimmers, but... I don't know. Maybe it's...
What port are you going to go to? Have you discussed that? North?
Yeah, we're going to Swamplands,
you
which
always
is
go
where we're
north.
getting bats.
Because you always go north first, hey? To get to the
North
homeland.
North is the closest to get to the homeland, yes. Right is harder islands.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I recall. But maybe we can take it out to Tay and Devin over to the chat. Do we bother breeding Dorothy and getting flying Nichlings now, or just keep focusing on the water and morph into the flying when we're in the swamplands? Because I'm probably still a few generations off going to the swamplands. And I kind of already have like 23 Nichlings, which is well over 20. So do I bother trying to get the swimming?
You're going to have to cull at some point,
Wing Nichlings are the thing. Okay, all right. Well, that's kind of like cleared things up there.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, what I'm going to do then
They seem to be pretty OP.
is straight off the bat, let's get them with double wings and then work on all the other traits.
And lots of weathery boys too.
Let's make sure that she can actually breed with him. Okay. Like, these are going to be the guys that bring us into the air. Like, Tanner, you've got an important role here, man. Dorothy's pretty old too, actually. Oh, he's already got things, though.
What about What about old brown boy over
No,
there?
they've already got traits.
What about brown boy? Little babby.
Choco. Oh, Choco's kind of... Do I have any other boys that I wasn't really planning on mating yet? Maybe I should get my mating pairs together and see. I mean, it would be easy to put Tanner there, but I've already put in his slots to go water.
I would say when you close focus on wings, but water is also really good. That is also a noted thing. Well, can you just keep the wing genes?
And they're already unlocked. So it's technically, because I've already invited a Nichling with wings in, that means that I've already got access to unlocking the wings.
Well, see, in that point then, you might as well just keep on utilising what you've got, get all the food you want, and secure yourself for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Strategically, it's probably a better option instead of just going wings straight off, when technically at the moment, water's giving you the goods. Like, you've got, nearly... 20 times more food than you normally would? Is that right?
I've got a lot of food.
You got a lot of food, that's the problem. So I just keep on going like that, and then if shit ever gets really manky, which it won't, because you're
manky? Is that the word you just used?
Yeah. You can utilise it.
Manky.
Also, your mum scared the shit out of me too.
What'd she do?
I knew she was in there, and I just walked around past the vanity, like walked past Hudson, and then went, "Oh, hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Boo! And I went, "Fuck." Got you, and I went, "Yes, you did."
Oh, go, Mum.
Oh, she got me big time. She's not going to stop now, I can tell you.
She's hilarious. You're pretty easy to scare, though, so...
You haven't even tried to attempt to scare me.
No, that's a good point. I just beat you up all the time. Alrighty.
Yeah, she literally...
Corked his ass?
Are there any cops on here right now? Pretty sure it was assault. She kicked my butt cheek so hard, I swear my butt cheek went to the front of my body and then come back. And it corked me.
I'm obviously missing my soccer days. It was just a beautiful round soccer ball.
Well, if they ever need a new actor for Karate Kid, like a female main, they've got the Karate Kid right here. No crane involved. It was just full whoopaching. It was all right hand, right leg, just whack.
Oh dear, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
No, you did need it out afterwards, so it's all good. Wasn't too upset.
Bit of an ass massage.
Yeah, nothing like an ass massage after you get beaten by your partner.
Yeah, a little bit of,
Rabble!
It is a rabble. Alright, okay. Do you like our... So this is our... our warrior spec mango. Her name is Mangara.
Nice.
How cool... Like, it's cool going... Because... I mean, I'm pretty much at the stage where nothing can take me on anyway. But I liked having the stripes when you're in the grasslands. But when you're in water, you don't need to worry about having stripes or spots.
I'm honestly surprised there's only one fish that can harm nichlings underwater, and they have to be bleeding anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
feel it's pretty. It's like you got two massive. You got flying and you got water. Like there's no sharky boys or anything. Like I'm not complaining. It's pretty good. Broken for you, but like it's weird. Like every other no, even in the air. If you're flying, there's nothing can get you in the air, right? You're literally invincible. Unless you're on the ground in a Bearina or like one of those gorilla dudes can come and hit you or something.
Alrighty, where am I up to now? Do we have any more children being born? No. I
you want
think
a tea?
now... Can I have a tea, please?
How you doing without those cookies today? You feel better? Do you reckon those cookies, or do you reckon you're just being silly?
I'm pretty silly. I'm just going to have to wait till it kind of...
Pass. Go for a 24-hour period without having it. Means more cookies for me. There's no more True Fruit at the shelves of the IGA too, which was upsetting.
Like they're not stocked anymore.
I don't know. The tags are there, but there's nothing there.
Stop eating them all and then they would still be there.
I ate the whole of our town's population of True Fruits
Typical.
by myself, single-handedly.
Alright, I need to do a check-in. How's everyone going with their games?
Oh, what? Is everyone playing with you?
Taylor's playing with me and Devin said he was going to jump on and have one as well.
Nice. Wouldn't that be cool if you could play multiplayer with this in a weird way? Kind of like a...
It's like Sims. Sims is hard to do multiplayer. I don't know.
That'd be cool. Like, anyway.
Okay.
So, what tea do you want?
Another fruity one.
Fruit boy, like a glow.
Maybe another glow or
was this
revive.
a glow here, was it? Okay. Do you want to go a revive? I feel like a revive.
Okay, I'll have a revive, please.
Do you want anything to snack on? Oh, dinner's pretty close soon anyway, isn't it? Or do you want me to bring up one of those small packets of seaweed? Done. Too easy. See you soon.
It's going to be a seaweedy kind of day.
Shop glass.
Thank you, baby.
No problem, sweet.
Okay. Where are we up to, y'all? I want the Gus. Oh. I tried to be there for him. Oh, yeah, we got the wing. Nice. Nice. Manganese. Poor Manganese. He did so much exploration all on his own. Look what he did. Good job. It's a good job. Okay. What do we end up breeding these guys for? It was your H or B. You gave the H, but you haven't given the B yet. So we might have at least another child with you. Is that H? H, no B. Go to H. Okay, we still want a B. So at least we can try and get him to give off the B. And I might need to start looking at... Let's have a look at all the ages of these guys. Merman's done. Cozzy's done. Tanner, I think I won't have any more. Okay, they're all about middle-aged-ish now. Okay, let's just make sure how we're looking for our breeding pairs. Just see where everyone is. We're about to lose... Oh! I got Tanner. We've got Tenor and Tenor. Oh, we've got two tenors. That's fine. Everything's fine. They're spelled differently. You wouldn't even know the difference. We're about to lose Cozzy, so I might pop him over there. Merman's potentially done, I guess. Okay, let's just see where everyone is. So we're still getting a B from these guys. They're still paired together. Put Megara over there for the time being. I guess it might be time to find a partner for Rover. So we're looking for someone who doesn't have A. So a female with no A. Female with no A. Cuckoo, what are you doing over there? You belong over there, darling. Female with no A. So these are kind of all females that don't have an A. Convenient. Put Mangara over there because she's not suitable. So we've either got Dorothy. So who am I looking for? I'm looking for Rover. So Rover, we've either got beautiful Dorothy, Nana, Tata, or Valentina. My computer is still frozen, but I do believe that my game is saved, and it looks like it's on its way back to being playable. Oh, you got this. You got this. Yeah, nah, I'm impressed that my computer isn't cocked it on me. How's it going? Oh, heat's doing okay. It's been trying to, oh, maybe it finally did that. Did it work? No, it failed. Okay, well, that's awkward. I need to find a way how to fix that. Trying to do the editing thing. I don't know how I'm going with it. It's all getting too hard. It's getting hard. But my memory, I need to get on top of what's normal. That looks like a lot of memory usage being used. I'll learn how to tech one day. Okay, so Dorothy, Nana, or Valentina would probably be my choices with Rover. They'd have very similar looking babies. The cracker jaw is quite handy to have too. Like at the moment there's not a huge point of the poison fangs and it's still recessive, so we wouldn't be losing it. Now Dorothy, she brings in, I think, a new gene. I don't think we've got D. Yeah. She could bring in a D, but we do have a pretty good variation of genes at the moment, so I'm not feeling too pressed to breed her. I have a feeling it'll either be Nana or Valentina. What are we feeling? Rover with Valentina or Rover with Nana? Kind of feeling Nana, hey. And I'm hoping they don't have the same parents. No. This time they don't. Alright. I'll pop it there for now unless you guys recommend something else. But I might put Rover with Nana. They can have a black to acknowledge they've been paired. Alright, we've got Fire Alley. We're going to want to find a pair for Fire Alley. Well, Tennor's already with Malachi, so it's just Fire Alley now that we want to make sure has a partner. Okay, we're looking for a male with no eye. We've got a few. Not Choco. No eye. Oh, not Dorothy. Okay, so we've got Taz, Jester, Duke, or Juniper Jr. It's Fire Alley. Taz, I have a feeling, is actually a brother. They're very similar in colour, so they'd be very closely related. Jester would be interesting. Yeah, Nana. Okay, we'll stick with Nana for Rover. Fire Alley can either be with Jester, which I think is kind of quirky, because Jester, when I thought of Jester, I was thinking, you know, like the Court's Jester. He's like quirky and fun, and Fire Alley's got a bit of fierceness to her, so Jester would be cute, cool. And then there is also Duke. It's kind of getting to the stage now where they've all got pretty convenient traits. I actually don't mind the fact that Jester's got the cracking ability, the strength, as well as the fishing. That's well balanced. I think I'm preferring Jester, because we also don't need to have the water body and the gills. I think I'm feeling Jester. Alright, let's go Jester, and I'll wait to hear what you guys reckon as well. But for time being, we'll say that they could be a good pair. Unless you have another recommendation that could work better. Oh, she's so fiery. I love it. Okay, let's make sure that I've actually paired all these guys up. So Rover's paired up. Got our B with Lion. Got to make sure that we super need to make sure, but that'd be nice if we could. Not too fussed about the D. We could get the E. F, G. There's so many G's, I don't need to worry about G's. So many H's, don't need to worry about H. Gotta make sure we get the I passed on. Home immunity, there's a few of those, so that's good. And K. He's so cute. Like, the mask, man. It's the mask. The mask is great. The mask is great. Okay. That was definitely me. Memeing Charlie's Angels too. The Chad. It's the Chad. The Chad is great. The Chad is great. Okay. Awesomes. Okay. Well, they're all kind of getting paired up now, which is nice. I do want another child with these. Oh! Dude! I forgot that this happened. Right, is there any others? Come on, leeches. You haven't held back before. Can't see any others. Oh, Duke, you're getting a little bit lonely over there now. I might get you to move over. You can pop on towards Jupiter Junior, I think. I've got a few pairings here. What are other pairings I've done? Where's our red pairing? Red pairing's over here. And a purple pairing. Oh, I think the yellow is already... Oh, whoops. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Nobody worries about this anymore. And she's got to have her own colour. Maybe it would be nice just to have her bring in that different colour coming through. Like, do we breed her just so that we can have a different family line? Because if we have a different family line, then we can give ourselves a little bit more of a challenge with who we breed with, because then we won't breed the same coloured chest together. Got to kind of figure out if that's going to be our plan soon, though, because she doesn't have too much longer to live. So she would be our third, should be our third maternal line, and we can actually start having that challenge. We're not breeding family with family. That could be a nice challenge for me. Maybe I should do that. Let me know if you guys think that would be a refreshing shift as well. Okay, where are we at? Is there any fish? Not a lot of fish. Okay, we can at least take out the bunnel. We can take out that bunnel. Any more fish? No fish. Any more bunnels? There's a bunnel there. Well, we might as well have... Let's have Duke. We can have Duke find family again. That's good. Okay, he's with the crew again. Even though there's not much... Oh, fish! Well, that was well played, wasn't it? Fish! Oh, no, what a vibe. And that's going towards her arranged marriage partner as well, so that was quite strategic. Okay. We're gonna let her... Is she pregnant again? No. We want them to have another bubba. Okay. That's cool. We might as well get these guys together soon. She's getting pretty old. Oh my gosh, there's bundles everywhere. We'll get them together and they can have a baby next turn. Any more fish? No fish. So we might as well just have any geese for fish. We might as well take that guy. I don't like them being too close to all those when there's so many potential leeches. Alright, don't lose sight of your family. Might as well collect all those. In fact, you need to start going over to your partner as well. Oh, I hope I got rid of that leech. I did, didn't I? Hopefully. Right, Valentina, she's collecting those. There's Choco. And I suppose we're not having any more with Cozzy, but this is Cozzy's last day. So we're going to thank Cozzy for his awesome jeans that he's offered to the pool. Thank him. Thanks, Cozzy. You're pretty cool looking. You're pretty cool looking, Nichling. I'll give you credit for that. And we might even have Dorothy can probably. Oh, they'll fall on her head. Do they need to be like a certain armored level to not get stunned? Okay, well, I guess these guys can just keep looking out around that space. Tata, she's quite an independent girl. She's pretty content being here, keeping her island clean. Alright, she's the only one who hasn't got a go yet, so we can, I guess, see what our new baby's going to be. Her brown eyes, which is very rare in this line. Oh, yes. Yes! I'm loving this. Red with orange. Masks are so cool. Is this the D mask? Yeah, I think. Who's your sibling? Yeah, she's got the D pattern too. Oh. But there's a slight variation. I just love how that happens. It's got a bigger mask, different pattern, huge pattern, medium pattern. Medium pattern, tiny pattern. Density thick, density medium. Density thick, density medium, that's the same. Oh, I just love all those little differences that make the patterns look different. Rata looks awesome. Can we think of a name for her? She looks like a fire goddess or something. I don't know. Is there any like fire goddesses? In fact, she kind of could represent Ignesco. Ignesco means igniting passion. Like, no, igniting. It's basically like, yeah, like starting a fire through passion. And I reckon she looks like a fire goddess. She could be like an Ignesco goddess. I reckon that's a vibe. I'm going to have her as Ignesco, and if you guys think otherwise, you can pop in. But I'm going to go with Ignesco. And just in the background quickly, I'm actually going to see if I can pop into the niche account. Users, my name. And I'm going to see if I can add that name. I think I can. I think I found it. Team niche. Animal names. I'm going to add 2 female names. Ignesco.
Sorry.
You should be sorry. Where did you go?
Well, I was talking to your mum. She found something that Marie got ages and ages and ages and ages and ages ago. It's like a wall hanging of a tiger.
Yeah, Ignesco's a
white.
vibe. Oh.
It's black and so it's a silhouette of a tiger. It's black and white. It's got a moon, shadows, bamboo, all that kind of shit. And then everywhere it's got gold accents through it, like gold
I feel like
fabric.
I've seen that somewhere.
It is fucking gorgeous. It's 2.4 meters tall, 1,200 wide, 1,500 wide, and it looks sick somewhere. I don't know where, but it's a mad wall hanging. It's just in a lounge room.
How big? How big a wall hanging?
It's 2.4 long, so it's huge. And it'd be like 1,500 wide, something like that. It's massive. It's
so
like a banner.
You reckon like a backdrop for my business?
It's my tiger. What, at the house? Yeah, sure, you can use it at the house. Yeah.
That...
Sure.
No, I was referring to like, obviously in my office, as a backdrop.
Aww.
Until I move.
Aww.
And it'll be easy to put elsewhere. Thank you. Are you gonna have a little nibble too?
Yeah.
There you go there, good sir. You can nibble on that. I'm gonna nibble on this one. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright. This young new child, I thought she reminded me of like an Ignesco goddess. She's like the goddess of passion. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except I can't spell her name right.
It's your name.
Yeah, and I can't spell it right. I love that. I love that. Alright, she's our passion goddess. So these guys, I'm going to get them together to breed. There's actually not that many nests on this island. But she needs to start having kids. So let's get you to sneak over here. Oh! God, Joe! Forget! Every time!
Holy shit, there's some leeches in that.
Yeah. Get rid of that one. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Okay, well, that's fine.
The audacity.
Oh, he's got
shit,
a...
I forgot your shot
Oh
glass.
my god, where are they all coming from? Do you have one on you? Usually, apparently you can actually see them. I've never noticed too much. Oh, there's one on you. Is there
I
one
go
on you?
shot glass
Yeah, there's
away.
one on you. I can't even see the one that's on you though.
Flower must be saved.
Thanks, baby. Oh, gosh darn. One job. Oh, you both have one. That's cute. There you go. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. And I believe that was our last day with Mind Blank. It's almost there. Wow, I'm really bad at remembering names. But he was there, and he was old, and we said goodbye. And thanked him and everything. I went through that process. It's all good. Gosh, darn. Why am I like this? Okay. You're so good. Alright, I feel like getting these breeding partners together. Oh, it's easy for these guys to meet up. Super duper cute. Okay, let's see where we're at. Happy with all these, except for the tail. Let's get that swimmer tail in. And... Oh, my flower. Oh, thank you. It's beautiful. Eee.
He's a bit floppy.
That's alright, it doesn't have to be. We just gotta cut this here.
Look at your chair. I need a chair, I need a chair.
There we go. Now he's not floppy. Ready? Oh, he put a lot of water in it.
How long did it take to cook the sushi rolls? Oh, right here.
Like us. That's yours. Eat it before I do. So I'm devouring them all. Okay, what else am I wanting for them to have? Get the tail in and I'll be content. And then, okay, we're either giving him... We either do mask. We either change the pattern shape or we change the colour to yellow. I think yellow was the one we'll go in.
They, Hades is referee, relatives?
Yes. So Tave, you want to help with the vote? What is Jed vote? Pattern shape, mask, or yellow?
Mask. Mask looks dope.
Is Tay there? Is Tay going to have an input? It seems like she's a big vibe of the mask as well, so Tay will probably say mask. Alright, I might let that sip, just whilst we look at her traits. Just wait for what Tay has to say as she joins. Mask any day. I'll note that for future reference.
Respect.
I'll ask you again when we have masks all through the tribe. Okay, Nana. Tay, did you get your game running again? She's already got the tail. She's kind of already got everything that we're after. So let's go mask for her. And then this is the opportunity where we choose something refreshing. We either go the colour yellow or we change the pattern type.
Mellow yellow, mellow yellow.
We could change the pattern colour too, actually. What do you think, baby?
Mm.
Body colour?
Mm.
Pattern colour?
Mm.
Or pattern shape?
Maybe pattern colour.
You're feeling pattern colour?
Mm.
What's Taylor thinking? Okay. Well, I'm sure your nichelings have missed you very dearly. And I'm hoping you didn't lose any progress.
Like someone did on Sims last night.
Alright. Tay, pending on you. Changing the pattern colour? Or a chestnut colour? And what colour?
Dinner question, baby.
I might let you slip that in.
How much sushi rice did you cook last time? Remember those 5 rolls?
2 cups.
Mm-hmm. Well, was on the
And
back.
3 cups of water.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I might start doing that while you do this.
Okay, well I'm just gonna play matchmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go though, what pattern colour would you make it?
What do you think I'm going to say? But,
Okay, actually this is all kind of like a well played team.
perfect. Mm.
So
White,
we're
'cause I
going
would've just
white
went white.
pattern colour.
A white
No,
coat?
white coat.
White coat would be very cool. I agree.
So white coat instead of pattern colour?
Because white coat with red fur, or red pattern, would be pretty dope. Either that or purple eyes. I just love purple eyes.
No, how about we go the white coat first and then go purple eyes?
Yeah. Alright. 2 cups, 3 cups water. Sushi rice. Let's do this.
Do you remember the method?
Absorption method. It says
It's
on
on
the
the
back of the
packet. No.
bag. So I'll get that done. I've got my phone on me so I can time it, and I'll come back up here when sushi rice is done. We shall commence sushi making.
Let's go! Thank you, baby. Alright, keep me posted. Don't let me stream longer than need be to help, etc.
Once dinner calls, you know what it's like.
Okay,
Bye.
bye! Okay. Got one there. Knock those down. In fact, you need to go find your partner. Sniff her out, man. Use your manly instincts. Valentina, I guess you might as well do the collecting there. Oh, I was meant to breed them. Okay. Oh, no. Not quite. Where are other partners going? Well, there's Fire Alley, who's been paired up with Jester. Cuckoo. Reminds me of cuckoo birds. She's good at collecting nuts, so I might just let her cruise around there, not go too far from where our partner to be will find her. Razorina, easy clap. Easy clap. You guys. So we can just kind of start moving north, clearing out this space, so we can move on to the next island. Tala, I guess you might as well help out with this process. Merman's just kind of helping clear these spaces out. Tenor, gosh, this island's getting a bit too small for you all. Let's go there. I think I will get the 3rd breeding line just to give myself a little bit of a challenge. And that way I can only breed... Oh my gosh, there's a new nicheling. Oh, wowzers. I should definitely get her to join before she eats all our berries. Anna Lenclo. Anna Lenclo. Alright, well maybe she could be the one that ends up giving us that. Oh wow, she doesn't have the best genes. What else does she have? Oh, big ears. That's interesting. Bird beak is interesting. She's yellow. Taylor. We said yellow coat colour, didn't we? The last 3 wandering nichelings have all been yellow. Like, you send it to the universe. Let's test it. Okay, let's make all the next ones be white and just see what happens. I'll laugh at the universe laughs at us. Have fun, Ma! Love ya! Mum is going to quilting. What's her colour gonna be? Orange? Blue? Grey? I think I want them to be orange. You can have an orange line. Very interesting gene. Oh, blue eyes are in there. But for the time being, oh, Agnesco looks so cool. Let's have these guys do their breeding thing. And I think I've already done their genes, haven't I? Oh, no. I need to make sure that I do that genes. She's got a few genes to keep tabs on. I think getting rid of that infertile gene is a start, as well as the deformed paw. So let's get high fertility, and they're all kind of focusing on water. So let's give it the claw. What do you want to give, Tanner? You're going to do some saving with these genetics. A claw and tail, I reckon. Claw and tail. Now, you breed with her. Oh dear. Oh dear. She's very, very, very infertile. She might not even make it over there before she can have a child. And a claw. She's not very good at collecting, but she can. Very good at attack, but she can. Oh dear. We've got our mango warrior. Ooh, can you help Dad get that? Like, Dad, you probably shouldn't go too far. What were we hoping this child would have from Dad? The H gene, right? No, we need a B. We still need a B. We need to breed him once more till he has a B. So they've got to do some more baby making. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have made him go so far away. We can have one more before he passes. Try and get that B across, but I know there's another B somewhere. So it's not too desperate. We do have a few other genes now circulating around. It's just more so his B gene's a bit more healthy. Guess you might as well just keep looking after your island, Missy. Is it going to come to you? Do I have any other nichelings that need moved? No. Okay. She's just got to be careful because she can't be near the edge of the water on her own. If she gets a leech, that's kind of the end of her. So let's just make sure where all the leeches are. Okay, there's one here. Any more leeches? Let's get it up away from the possibility of getting a leech. Just reminds me of one of the rounds Jessie Mew did where it was a really hard challenge and like 1 damage was instant death. I don't know how to go with that. Let's get Chester. Chester can start going over and meet his mate. I think this could be a cute union too. So let's have a look here. He's already got his genes. We need her to have better fertility and a claw, I think. So she can actually do some fishing. And I guess we might as well get these guys pregnant too. And then we don't need to worry about that being a factor. Does she want to have... Can they have a child in the water? There's no way that they can have a child that won't be happy underwater. So I think I'd prefer her to have a child underwater. Just because I love the idea that they're waterbound and fish can actually come up to her. Cuckoo. Is it time to check out one of these islands? You guys might as well start checking out this island. The more you guys clear this up, the sooner that we can move along. You might as well sneak up and take that guy out. Sometimes you guys are having better luck without the fishing. Maybe all clear this up. It'd be cleared pretty quickly. You may not be really quick on land, but when you're clearing, it's slow going anyway. Clear the island, then you can go to the next one. Alright, we need to push this child out because we need to get a baby with these guys before... Oh, worst spot I could put the child. This is going to be their last child. Beautiful. Oh, not quite. Mangara, maybe you need to wait till she circles around. She did manage to get pregnant. Do I keep her in between the trees? Might as well set her up here. Might as well... Oh my god. Oh, Tenor. She's not particularly useful either, is she? Now here's your chance, buddy. There you go. Well done, Mangara. She's such a vibe. We've got to make sure she's got a fierce partner. Alright. Updates on game. How the others are going in their gameplay. I think I want to breed them together. Let's get some red, unique babies going, I think. 10 is getting pretty old too. Oh, we are over the baby count. Always over the baby count. But I'd like to get some red genetic line going. I think I've already done the... And the chance of having flying babies is pretty cool. So we can let her have the child. She's getting pretty old, so let's let her do that now. Got a little terrors here. Valentina. We've got Beth. Beth, she might need to go back into the water. She can't do a lot in the water. She's pretty useless in water. Alright, but we're going to have a baby. We're going to have 2 babies here. Alright, let's see what we're going to have. Oh, we got a cream baby. These all are having such unique looks. Bumble, that's actually quite fitting. I might keep the name Bumble. He's very... Oh, he's got the tail too. Heck yeah. He's got alright fishing ability. I'd probably go claws instead of the digging. But he looks good. He looks really cool. Nice. And does he have the gene we're after? Yes. B was the last one. That's good. Get rid of the B. See if there's any other bees kind of floating around. But looks like Bumble's got high hopes. So we'll let him be the bee for Bumble. I think that's quite fitting. That's quite cute. So get the bee for Bumble. Right. That is yours, Mangara. Well, oh, leeches. Leeches. Forgot to keep tabs on the leeches. You got the leech. Who's got the leech on them? She does. None of you guys can get him. No, that's fine. At least we've got the leech. Anyway, these guys are going to go up and start sussing out this island anyway. Merman and Cuckoo. Maybe it'd be nice. Might get these guys in the water. This is actually the first time Jester's ever gone into the water. So luckily he does have Fire Alley there to help guide him. Let's have her set up here, I reckon. And we do have an island there that's yet to explore as well. So maybe Jester can start sussing that out a little bit. Oh, I think that was unintentional. I didn't actually intend for her to sit on a nest. But it looks like the white gene has come through. This looks cool. Thunder. Yeah, we could probably keep him as Thunder. That's a vibe. But check him out. The only thing I think he'd be missing is being able to crack shells open as well. So I'll give him the crack of joy if I were to breed him. But he looks awesome. And that's where the whites come in. Oh, that is so cool. Actually, has the color of a shark. It's kind of like a reef shark vibe, isn't it? Like I said, wasn't intentional her to have a child, but it happened. Does the child have the A gene? That is the question. Yes. Yes, he does. So, I might just, they did have a cool child, so I might let them have one more, but technically Rover doesn't need to produce an A child anymore. Because they just got one. There's 4 babies. 1, 2. Here's another one. Oh, didn't get the derp snout. Interesting coloration. Mustard. Mask. Oh, they look cool with the wings. Patterns on wings just look awesome. Chrono. Are we thinking names? What names are we thinking? He does have a mustard vibe. Chrono. We could keep Chrono, I suppose. I even thought the word what's the name that just came to me? Is it Thespian? Do I want to try Thespian? If you guys can think of another one, feel free to share. But I just had, how do you spell it? Thespian? Do I want to go PH? Is that the Thespian? Thespian. Alright. Let me know if you think of something else, but that's the name that just randomly came to my head. So we'll work with that until otherwise. There's another child. This one. Who are you from? Oh, yes, of course. You're here. Okay, we've definitely looked at Bumble, but we didn't end up looking at this little one who does have the E gene. And considering the fact that his mum's genes weren't amazing, I want to snooze that. She didn't turn out too bad. And she's a swimmer. She can actually do some swimming. So that's kind of cool. But you didn't get your mama's colouring for the horns. What does mum have? Red and black, which just looks awesome. She got the red, but she got the white horns from dad. Yeah, just interesting. Can't say she's anything too exciting, but I'm gonna head out. I have open gym early tomorrow and I need sleep. It was fun being here. You should name the baby with antlers fawn. This one here would be like, I'm hoping I didn't get it wrong. Yeah. I like fawn. That's actually perfect. Thank you so much for jumping on again, Tay. I love following your journey. I love your input. Thank you for helping create my little Nichling tribe here. I love your input. It's refreshing. And good luck with how your game runs too. I'm excited to hear the update when you jump back on. But I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. Sending you lots of love and light on your journey. Mwah! Beautiful. I love fawn. In fact, I hope fawn is actually one of the names in the system. But I do love that. Alrighty, where are we up to then? Probably up to time for me to pop down and help with making sushi tonight. Oh, little shark baby, little thunder. Such a fitting name for him too. Alright, let's keep doing our clearing. We're going to clear this so we can start working towards going to the next island. Is my vibe. Taz, you want to do some clearing too? Awesome. I have Rover help. Well, Mama could have helped, but all her potential things to do have been taken from her. How old are these guys? They can still wait a little bit before they have their child. Maybe they can make it their efforts to start looking at this little island. They can explore that little island. Tenor, well done. You're a father to a cute little child there. Coco's old enough now. So is Valentina. Do they want to go on their own little adventure? Take Beth with. I mean, they're all waterborne. Even though Beth can't do a lot, she can do a lot of clearing though, so that's handy. And I might have them... Oh, in fact, there is that island there they can suss out. That never got fully explored. We might have them pop over there. Alrighty. He hasn't had a turn yet. These guys. We definitely got a Bumble, and this would be Lion's last turn. So we're going to thank Lion. He's had an interesting adventure with him. He did get the gorgeous Kaya, the very unique looking Kaya. So it's a beautiful little journey that they've been on for sure. Ignesco and Bengara, they're such strong feminine energies that have been born. Very warrior spec, which I love. The masks help. This is our little warrior line. I love this. And I definitely feel like they would be fitting to start going exploring together. Maybe they can meet up with some of these guys on this island. That's cool. We've got an Elenclo here. Don't entirely know what to do with her line. I think it's only fair that we have at least someone pass on her line. So maybe we'll see. We'll see what she ends up doing with her line. Oh, what? Where did that guy come from? Alright, gotta make sure I take that off him. And then, of course, we've got Tata here. She's just, keeping on top of her gun, trying to keep on top of the pesky bunnies. But no, this is our chance to say goodbye to Lion. So thank you, Lion, for all your amazing genes, your guidance, your vibes. You've done a bit of traveling, and you did a little bit of traveling your brother kind of ditched you for the V in order of you to be drawn to Kaya. So interesting how that ended up flowing, but yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Lion. Alrighty, well, before we do anything, that's fine where these leeches are. Alright, none that I can spot there. Now the others are in the water. And then next is we're going to have... Oh! I should have got him first. Go away. Another one? Where? Oh, sweetie. Pop over here. I'm going to snooze that for another 15 minutes. I got to reach out to my sister. Okay. Let's get rid of that leech. I don't want him going too far, so I might just have him stick nearby. Damn, they take a punch, don't they? Alright, so we've got Merman. And we have Cuckoo that are kind of helping keep on top of that area at the moment. Got little Thespian, who is now old enough to pop out of the nest. Oh, and he's now got a new gem too. So he's actually our first guy to have that red gemstone. So I'll try and circulating these family ties as much as I can. Mom's just going to come over here and take out this guy. And Dad's not going to be far behind. He's just doing some bulk work whilst he's at it. These guys, I guess it's time for them to do some exploring. They're kind of doing out of water exploring, but... Oh. Oh. Whoa. That's going to be the work of another Nichling. Right? Someone's dug that up. There might be another Nichling on this island. Yeah, they haven't got to drown themselves because I know how much those wanderers love drowning themselves. It's very silly. And you've got a new coloration too. I don't know, maybe this is the opportunity. Maybe Tenna can be representing both these lines. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have him let an Elenko have a child as well to hold the orange colour and start getting some new families going. So you, Missy, we need to start working on your traits. To start with, you need to have... Let's get rid of that deformed paw. And Let's get you to have... I think we need to try and get that water body in there. Oh, we don't really need the poison head at the moment. Maybe we should... Okay, we're going the head. Alright. That actually worked out better than it probably should have. But maybe we can have her share this nest with Kaya. There you go. She can jump into that next time. We've got Mangara. I think these guys want to start heading... I think they can start heading up this way. I reckon that would be a vibe. Sisters definitely sticking together. Kept Mama by her child. She can just kind of do a collecting here with her little one. And Tanner, I guess I can keep tabs on these spaces. Jupiter Jr., these guys are just helping clear this space. And we're getting pretty close to going to this next island now. We'll have Thunder, a little shark boy, pop out. And we'll let these guys breed again. And let's keep heading this way. Maybe they can have another child on the adventures. I guess they're still like they're not quite north, but heading in the general direction. I guess these guys can be the ones to jump back into the water. Okay. Oh, there's lots of bunnels having a great time on your island, Missy. And Duke isn't far behind. Get them to keep following through. That kind of sounded like a crab dying. I haven't actually seen many crabs. Alright. Okay, there's one there. That's the only one that I can see. Let's take out that guy. We don't need any more bleeding in these waters. You can't collect that. Oh, isn't Thunder gorgeous? Beautiful. Alright. Start heading up north. Oh, yeah, these guys are kind of heading up north, aren't they? If she finds a nest, we'll let her settle in the nest, but for the time being, let's just clear it up and make it homely. I think this is Merman's last day, so we might let him settle in this space, get comfortable in a nest, and he can pass away gently in the nest with Cuckoo not far behind. These guys are about to start exploring the same island as them, so that'll be pretty crazy. Kind of got too many nichelings, so I'm not going to breed these guys again, but I'll just let them keep clearing, chilling. Hi baby, how you doing?
Good. Sorry.
How you doing?
Sushi rice is cooking. I cut the avocado, cut the cucumber, cut the carrots. Couldn't find the mat, but I've got the seaweed out. Got all the ingredients out, so we're all ready to go.
The mat? I do know where the mat is. Oh, we nearly had a full moon.
Wax and gibbous, yeah, it's close. So I don't know what else we're going to have with them. But I've got the salmon down there, and then
Are we going to cook up the tofu?
we can cook up the tofu if you want.
Tofu is good. Look how cool Thunder turned out. That's with the white fur colouring.
Nice.
Because the white and the black. Yeah. Thunder looks pretty cool. But I don't think there's too many other kids. We do have these random strays over here. Because I wanted to get some more maternal lines, and what I'm going to start doing is only letting not letting families breed. We're kind of getting away from the incest.
Finally
Getting away from the incest, so you
How's
can't...
the home gene going?
I think it's really potent. Let's have a look. I've got too many niches, so I want to get closer to 20 again. Yeah. Pretty good with the home gene. A, there's enough of A to kind of keep it going.
Fresh.
Yeah, so Tala, she's also there. He can spread the A gene.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
She's pretty cool. The tails, how cool are they? A, got a few Bs. Look at Bumble. He's so cute. Look at his colour. And then we've also got 1C, because she was the new one that came in. It's Malachi. And she's got a child now who's going to have the purple colouring as well, little fawn. Then D, we've got Thespian, who's D, but he's in the red line, so that means, you know, a new potential family line to breed into. E.
So you've got a pretty good spread.
Yeah, I've definitely kept on top of keeping them all in.
1F.
She's about to have a child.
Angelica.
Whether she has a child or not, I'm not too fussed. We don't really need too many lines going in, but as long as I've got a few.
Hamilton.
As long as that stays in. And K's still pretty good. Yeah, so keeping the genes pretty good. We're starting to get different coloured nichelings in, which is refreshing. Very refreshing. 5:33.
Right, I better cook some tofu then if we're going to have tofu as well.
Would you like me to join you?
Why not? I wouldn't mind some company.
All right.
Shit, you've had a 3-hour stream. God damn. It's good.
I've been on fire. I'm fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. There's no way to turn me down, 'cause it's burning me up.
Oh wow, I haven't heard that song in ages.
I'm on fire.
Who sang that song? Ricky Lee.
Yeah, I think so. Look what you done to me. I need a doctor.
No, that's Jessica
That's a different
Malboy.
one. No, is that the same song?
Wait, no.
I feel like there's two different songs there. 'Cause this is starting to burn.
That's definitely.
That is the same song.
Yeah, that's Jessica Malboy. That was one of her first songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look what you done to me. I need a doctor. 'Cause this is starting to burn.
Yeah, 2008.
Alright, we'll listen to it as we do some cooking. Alright, I'm gonna go make sushi! Which is very fitting because we are definitely on the fisherman's scale. Fisherman's level. Fisherman's fisherman. Yeah. Yeah.
Sushi. And pickles.
Pickle Rick! Alright, I'm signing off.
Damn you, Alexander Hamilton. Let's go.
Alright, thanks for joining Legends, and I'll catch you next time. I do tend to love my niche streams. I'm really vibing at the moment, so I'll do that as well as my sim stream. And hopefully I'll be having these on YouTube soon. But until then, I will catch y'all next time. Love and light.